Hello, everyone. My name is Minnie, and welcome to Reverie of a Nobleman's Servant. I'm currently muted and deafened. I don't even know what's going on. I had a problem, so we're starting a little later than we are supposed to, but it's fine. It's all good. And let's get right into the news.
Quarantine.
Hi.
Keep in mind, I'm a Floridian, and I've been enjoying my freedom for a while now. Or at least most of my freedom.
I'm still downloading all the mods
Hi,
for the
Chris.
Dark RP.
Hey Chris, welcome back.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
too.
Hi.
I'm at 36 out of 44.
I'm at
I'm at
23.
40.
You streaming,
Hey, let us
Chris?
look.
Yes.
Pog.
Let's get right into the news, boys. So,
Right
we
here.
left off last session. They had basically they had found out the identity of the three, whatever the fuck their names are, upper staff members.
The retards.
Alongside one additional, don't say that. Alongside one extra character of interest
sorry.
that was an elf merchant. That they.
Special
Here's
need.
something I found on the web. According to
Alexa.
Fantasy Flight Games,
Shut the fuck up.
Alexa, play Despacito.
Here's what I found on the web for elf bitch.
Alright, so
that's where you've been looking at your doujinshis.
not on my Alexa, I can assure you.
Yeah,
what? What did I
that's
hear?
where he's been looking at his jig.
Oh yeah, it's jig jig.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
They're talking about some type of anime. That's all I know.
Dojinshi?
His elf bitch jig jigs, right, Brandon?
Okay, the only
Yep.
elf bitch I know is Farain from Monster Girl Island. Suck my dick, alright?
I did not want to talk about
You
this.
want anything to suck your dick? Shut the fuck up.
This is a
Can we
great
get back to the session?
This is a great start.
I don't think
I
anyone
love
asked you,
the start of the
woman.
session.
Oh, you can
Oh
fuck
yeah, I got
off.
my Roll20 to work on my PC. Turns out I just needed to download Chrome and not be an incel.
I'm gonna die.
You had to download Chrome.
Chrome's based in Epic.
Wait,
What were you using?
Brandon, how do you not just use Google Chrome?
Microsoft Edge.
You just got a new
The
PC, guys.
edge, the edge.
Sorry, I had to disconnect him for that.
Oh, you only disconnected him? I kicked Tony earlier.
I saw.
This is why I didn't want to play.
Oh,
Alright.
what is
Rip.
wrong with you?
Are we playing?
So
the video
continue,
game?
Chris. Continue.
Are we playing, Chris?
I don't know, honestly.
Continue, Chris.
So where we? Brain no worky. So where we left off
Hurry,
last
go,
time.
sucky wucky.
Shut up.
I love how somebody asked me to get on Xbox. Like,
Let them speak.
Okay.
I
So,
need to adjust this on my monitor.
alright, I'm Avery.
Oh my god.
So right now,
let it-
we have a crazy maniac who wants to fight everyone.
Chris, I would recommend turning on
Crusher
priority
doesn't know what
speaker.
the fuck she's doing, and a ditzy ass elf.
I know how to start this.
Yeah.
Do it how you normally do it.
You could just do priority speaker.
Alright, so. Calm. No. Don't unmute. So, where we left off last time, our characters had just found themselves getting into the good graces of Zenzor. You had enacted your plan and failed to kill him because you are absolute idiots, also named Riley, who didn't think, oh yeah, he could just ask you to get in to tell him the details. Like a smart person. Anyhow, then they went on to have the discussion in which Riley was listening in, sneakily, and Slaaneshi was outside, just sort of chilling, listening in to a degree. They were having a nice discussion, and they eventually came to the conclusion that it would be better to be allies, and they disclosed everything, especially that Zenzor was not actually a traitor or of any regard, and is better to keep alive than to have dead. And he's a pretty good ally. But they did find out the names of 3 other people of note, that being Ingamar Terncrag, Wilhelma Resha, and Trayton Istizzi, which is the 3 members of upper staff. Specifically Trayton, who is believed to be some form of ally or good friend of Zenzor. so he was asked for a lighter sentence, whatever it be given. And then the elf merchant was offered, or then they mentioned an elf merchant beforehand that also has off numbers, and they're unsure of exactly why that is. Anyhow, they went to the Dayspring estate and reported this to his father, and they were on the route back home last when we left off, including the bard who got a GF from the town before they left. Anyhow, I'm now going to unmute you all, starting with the most competent players, and then going to the least competent. You're allowed to unmute, by the way. Cal.
Of course I was last. God damn it. Did y'all
No,
see my
At least I
camera?
no,
wasn't
technically
last,
the
so
last.
that's whatever.
Did y'all see my camera? I got my
No.
camera on roll 20. Y'all didn't see that?
Avery, no one cares.
No, I turned the things to like names only, so.
Yeah, I have it on names only.
I was doing funny shit too. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm sure they were funny.
You're just a retard.
Guys.
No, you
Alright,
can't say
so
that.
we're on
You
our
gotta
way
say
back.
Special needs.
Yes, you guys were en route back to the town of Weissehaven. Stop drawing on
Got
my
it.
map.
I think Cal
How do
forgot
you
to
draw on the
unmute.
map?
This is what he's talking
I don't even know how to draw.
Oh
on
no,
the map.
I'm
Oh, wait,
trying
no,
to
I do.
delete it, by the way. It just I can't highlight all of it, so I can't delete it. Thank you. Oh.
Whoever did that,
Oh.
Okay.
Brandon.
whoever
Come on.
did it better fess up right now.
Avery. I have a feeling it's Avery.
It's Brandon. That was his color, and then he changed it.
No, it wasn't. Quit lying.
I'm a good snitch, I know.
It wasn't me.
That's not something
Brandon?
to brag about, buddy. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Why does
You're not
Spawn
someone that
Go to the no-no corner.
Oh, I can move him there. Oh, okay.
He's been sent to the no-no corner for a temporary amount of time.
Where the fuck is the no-no corner?
On existence.
Oh, okay.
No.
I can put
Not
him in the
yet.
real no-no corner.
Alright, so how long till we get to Weissenhaven?
We could say now if you really want to.
Oh, has anybody got anything to do or
Does anyone
Okay,
I
want
mean,
to-
I could play a song.
no do that. Do that.
By the
I
way,
know how you
the
guys love
cover,
that.
the cover for the lady that our bard has picked up is that you are all escorting me, as she knows me as a noble.
Yes, we are theoretically now all working for Glandall on paper. Or that's what we're telling her, at least.
That's what we're telling her.
I love lies. Pretty little lies.
I love that I didn't have to roll for the entire encounter with Basil or whatever the fuck his name is.
Zenzor. The based and epic gamer Chad is Zenzor.
Alright. Anyone want to do something on our way over, or can we get there?
That dinged.
Eat bread.
You know what? No, I'm good.
Are you gonna roll for performance?
You know what? Fine. You know what? Just because you asked that, yes, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play the zither. On my way there. On our way there.
You have to actually perform for us, Riley.
Am I?
I
Is
don't
my
have a
character
zither.
still with the
Go on.
group?
Yeah. You're here. with
Okay,
us.
because I wasn't here
Yeah,
last
no.
session, so that's why I was asking.
Yeah,
no.
we caroused all the people that decided to not show up to the session.
I mean, I showed up.
Hey, I was having
We don't
very,
discuss
very
that.
bad
You didn't
internet
show up.
issues, so I couldn't even if I wanted to.
Avery didn't show up.
No, Avery didn't because he was high off his fucking ass.
No, I showed up. I was just not. I didn't meant to.
You
Why
were
the fuck you lie?
dangerously high.
I physically showed up.
Okay.
I wasn't dangerously high.
Let's just say we arrive at Weissenhaven.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm gonna take off my glasses for a second.
Mm.
I'm
because
gonna
it
rub
was
my
not
eyes,
like
and I'm
it was
gonna,
bad.
I'm gonna regret existence.
Scream inside.
He denies it.
I have a
but-
passive wisdom of 11. What the fuck?
Man, no one gives a shit. Anyway, let's continue.
All right. So you all leaving Miraden. You go along the roads a light snowfall as you go through Goodicanland and over to Weissehaven. And as you enter the gates, there is little to dissuade you from your path forward. You proceed, and they look, and then you are looked. Fuck.
Are you struggling?
I'm just mentally struggling.
He's just having a stroke. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. This is true. Anyhow, you all pass through the towns that you all pass through through Birkenland and into Weissehaven, through the gate, onto the streets. A light hustle and bustle to them. Not nearly as significant as Mirvalen during the festival, however. There is certainly a pep in everyone's step, more so than seemingly usual. And you all are free to go as you wish within the town. Or you can return to Duke Trudeau's estate. His castle.
I mean, that is what we came here to do.
Nathanos has nothing to do with the town, so he'd continue on to the Duke.
Alright.
Yeah, Barusa as well.
You all slowly move along through the town, going up and up as you proceed through the different layers. Through the merchants' district, through the noble housing, and finally, you arrive at the castle gates. They see your cart and those on horses, and they open up, letting you pass through. Assuming you had completed your mission. Now, you pass through the gates, and a stable boy walks up and says, "Would you like me to take your horses, sirs?"
I dismount and just start walking inside.
Nathanos would do the same.
Does anybody not do that?
Angelo would just get outside of the cart.
Yeah, in your case, it's just a cart. Alright. It doesn't take long before you all proceed up to the gate, or well, the main doors before the throne room. The guards look before you, and then they open it up. And they say, "The Duke is currently in meeting. You will have to wait until he returns. I will have somebody inform you all. I'll have somebody inform the Duke that you have arrived. The council room should be open. Go wait there."
Aye.
Guess we all go to the council room.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You all pass through
Unless someone... Check.
various different hallways until you finally arrive at the court council room, which is seemingly empty. It has slightly more chairs than usual, or than the prior time that you were there, and the Duke is, of course, not in the room. You all are soon sat down by a... You all soon sit down in your chairs, if you so wish, and it only takes around 3 minutes before a man walks in. It, however, not being the Duke. This man stands relatively tall at about 6'3", and appears to be of an older degree. He is wearing a fine plate armor, and he goes and he stands near the table, and he says, "Hello, I am Quintus Armstrong." Actually, wait, shit, I have his name written down somewhere. Let me find it.
Just keep it Armstrong.
All right.
Pass
Yeah.
down the Armstrong.
Quintus, yes, I'm gonna keep that name.
You get it.
Quintus
Do you
is-
get it,
I forgot his last
Armstrong?
name, yes. Anyhow,
That's the point.
he then says, "I am a count of this land, or rather, a count of the robe. I am the advisor of Duke Trudeau."
All right.
An advisor in plate armor.
Do you say that?
Sure.
I am his main military advisor.
Makes sense.
I have served his family since his father was in rule, and I was the one who raised the boy. Or, well, when he was still a boy.
Alright.
So, I've come to inform you all that the Duke is currently in meeting with a certain count from the town of Frontiera in House Kitos. They are currently hashing out an agreement. However, they should be done soon based off of the shouting that I heard from inside prior. Did not sound fun, to say the least.
I would imagine.
Heated discussions always. To me, sounds like a fun time.
However,
Do discuss things. They yell at each other until something happens.
until he arrives, I've come to gauge your completion of your mission and how well it went.
Nathanos would look to Barossa.
So we did not actually complete the mission. We have new news that we need to divulge with the Duke.
I would disagree. Our mission was to dispatch of the man if he is suspected of dealing with a other Duke and find out who the others were. We figured out he was not dealing with the other Duke, and therefore there was no reason to dispatch him. That was our mission. We have the names of the others. Where have we not succeeded in our mission?
Yes, I remember him telling us to kill him, but alright.
No.
Alright. Quintus looks mildly disappointed before he says, well, as long as your news overall is good, then that's all that matters. I am sure that the Duke will have some things to say about this.
Trying to figure out why there was red spots on my screen.
Alright.
But we shall see. Anyhow, I bid you all adieu. It is good to meet you all.
And to you as well.
He gives a light bow before he heads out of the room.
No, I don't remember being told to kill the other people. He said if we could figure out who the others were.
No, I'm pretty sure we were told to kill Zenzor. Because he was suspected.
No, we were told to kill him because he was suspected to be going with the other Duke.
We were killed.
That was the only reason.
Yes,
How
I
did we
know.
figure out that he wasn't going with the Duke?
Yeah, we figured that out, but that doesn't change the fact that we did not technically complete the goal of the mission, which was to kill the guy because he was suspected.
Well, we completed the other part.
Yes.
But we didn't complete the whole mission.
We have learned it's upper staff, though, which of you also said to dispose of them as well.
Yeah.
Said if we can learn who they are, that would be beneficial.
Alright.
And now we're not going to hear the end of this one.
I mean, with the new facts presented, things could change for the better, but if so, then yeah, we're not going to hear the end of it.
Alright. So, who left?
Not me.
Cow
I'm
did.
still here.
Cal fucking died. This is so sad.
Rip. Who we get? We did.
Cal
He's
fucking
back.
died. This is so sad.
Rip.
I lived, bitch. Fuck. Anyhow, it is but a few.
Actually, can we
Oh, go.
hear the shouting from here?
No.
Dang. Political eavesdrop. This is so sad.
No,
Make an investigation check.
no, you just wouldn't be able to hear it from where you are. It's not.
Is it
too
far?
It's not super far, but it's not in earshot. Especially given you're in a room mostly consistent of stone walls, with a wooden reinforced door.
What could I roll for? No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
That would require a 30 check for perception,
Jesus.
which is not physically possible at your level. So,
Nat 20.
I could get a nat 20.
even then, I'd say
Yeah, what is the chances of that happening?
1 out of 20.
Exactly.
I like how we
It's
all
not
have the same time.
You're more likely to
Impossible.
roll a 10 than you are a 20. I'm just saying.
No,
It's
you aren't.
not impossible.
Would you like to try and roll perception?
Shut up.
Why-
Not
why
asking
not?
you.
Why
Hush.
not?
I got a one.
Nathanos slightly goes blind as he just
No,
face
no, that
plants
was
to
the
death.
elf. That was the
Oh,
sea elf.
okay.
What is
what's
the
your,
seal
D100
doing?
crit?
What did I miss?
Yeah, Chris, your D100 since you got a nat 1.
Yeah, can you roll D100 for me, Antonya? Hey, can you roll me a luck
Lord.
save? Hey, what's y'all's
Oh,
speed on luck
God.
saves?
1d20 if you want a luck save.
Why are you like this?
Roll a 1d100.
I'm not rolling luck. I don't care what you say.
Why are you like this?
Roll a 1d100, Brandon. Do it. Do it, peasant.
Roll initiative.
Doing it in a Palpatine voice. Do it.
Oh.
Oh my
Oh
god.
No,
What did
no,
you
it's
get?
not an actual roll.
Oh,
Hold on.
it's a 100. No, he just rolled 100.
1d,
Oh,
D
fuck.
100. D 100.
1d100.
Ooh.
That's not bad though.
No, that's bad.
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
that's
It could be
terrible.
worse.
I'm gonna get my head chopped off by a
It's
cloven
enough.
bullet.
Basically.
I'm going
Just gets tight. Just get randomly gets titanitis.
I'm going
Whatever.
to DM you what happened.
Tetanus?
United?
Tinnitus. What the fuck is tinnitus?
Okay, you know an artillery shell explosion?
Ah.
Think of it as if you were right next to one, but it didn't hurt you.
No, no,
What
no.
would happen to your ears?
You get basically it's a ringing in your ear, and it's most commonly
My
associated with
friend just told
explosions.
me what it was.
Sometimes though, random people will get like really small, like really light tinnitus if they
This is
hear.
already the end
sudden
of my
silence.
character. Just fucking dies trying to eavesdrop on this
That's not
meeting.
healthy.
Oh wait, tinnitus is like the
Uh-huh.
rumbling in your ears.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've had that. I think we all have.
We all have.
Well,
That's
Well,
not
yeah, it
fun.
happens naturally sometimes. Just
yeah, but I think with tinnitus though, isn't it just constant?
No, it's
Yeah.
it's what the ringing in your ear is called.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Nope. Nothing.
You're not gonna miss anything.
Nothing. Nothing
Nothing.
Is
happened.
it bad or good?
It's something.
Huh?
It's something.
Well, isn't that stream friendly?
No,
No, it's something.
never is.
His alignment has completely swapped.
Anyhow.
Time to roll initiative.
Seriously, come on, guys. Not
No.
even 10 minutes in.
No,
Anyhow, yeah, you guys
I don't know what
are-
I'm supposed to do with that.
Do with it as you wish, man. Just don't forget that. Don't forget that I sent that to you.
I'll put it in my notes.
Make sure not to put it in any public notes. Put it on your sheet.
I'll put it in public notes.
I'll just put it in the notepad on my computer. Hell with it.
You're gonna forget to open that up one day, and then you're gonna open it up randomly, and people are like, "Wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused."
Yeah.
Why did I write this? Just pin it in your Chris's DMs. There you go.
It's actually a good idea. I'll pin it.
I'll post it into the chat and roll 20. Hold on, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Anyhow, you spend a tiny bit longer waiting, around another 3 minutes before you hear boots clicking down the hall, and soon enough, the Duke is at the door. He steps inside and looks upon the group in front of him, seemingly not in a good mood.
Hey, Chris, one quick question.
Yes.
Is the companion here or no?
No.
Good.
What are those?
All right.
She was left with the
Luggage.
Stable boy.
She was left with the horses, and was basically given free rein to do whatever she wanted.
Nice. All right.
We come out
Just
of
wanna
like
make
the
sure.
Duke's mansion or whatever, and like the town's on fire.
Wait, hold up. Never mind. I'll message it to you. Keep going.
So,
Me or who?
Your GM.
Oh. Okay.
Goose got secrets.
yeah. Well,
All the secrets.
I've got something up my sleeve that I just learned, so yeah.
Are you gonna use that as? I'm not gonna say anything.
I don't know what I'm gonna use it as. I'm trying to think.
Sounds like you had a productive meeting, or looks like it at least.
Why the fuck are you doing? Okay.
He doesn't stare daggers at you, but he does look at you for a second, and he just says, "Yes."
Well, at least we offer good news this time.
Well, I'm certainly glad to hear it.
So we have discovered from our investigation that Zenzo was not a traitor at all. In fact, it was some of his upper staff, which we have the names of. And we have not taken care of them yet, but it's also not, I believe, our forte.
So you didn't complete the mission I set you out on?
No.
And you came back?
To be honest, you sent us for an assassination mission. I would not say this is a crew for an assassination mission. But if you would like us to, we will do it. But I'm just saying, it would likely be better if you get someone skilled in assassination rather than
I thought you said you had good news for me.
Yes, we have information that you failed to gather with your other resources.
Oh? Now that's
The
something
names
I'd like to
of
hear.
the suspects. Who they are. Why. Their details in the guild. This sort of thing. I also have how much money they're making. If you would like to be privy to that.
Wow. I certainly am glad to see there's one good thing that came out of you coming back. So. Sure. He goes to go and sit down at his spot at the table and then says, "I will look over whatever notes you have to bring to me."
Well, our avenue for which getting this information was I created a tax meeting to look over if there's any suspicious activity, and we found 4 names.
4?
Yes.
That's atypical for these places. Typically, the upper staff only consists of 3 members.
well, 3 of them are upper staff. One's a
Also,
kind of a wild card.
I thank you for trying to input Barbosa, but please let me present the information that I have.
Right.
So the lower staff member that Barbosa was trying to say is an elven merchant that works much with the gold scale house in
Greyseeker.
Greyseeker. Yes, thank you.
Ah, Earl Goldscale. I believe my father had some ties to him. While I
Yes.
don't have many personal ties to that man, I do believe he does like to engage in Mirvalan and across the northern coast of Whiteglade in general. It's a lot more palatable than engaging with the damn elves. Anyhow,
Now,
what about the other three?
the three all work for House Hager. They are the upper staff. I would slide him the accounts I have, which include their names, and I would have highlighted them or underlined them.
Yeah.
And obviously the money there too.
Yeah.
These are their names and their profits by taxation.
Well, that's certainly quite a bit of money that they make. A bit atypical. This isn't a major port city, Mirvalan. It's a wealthy one, but it certainly can't compare to Mordeus or Belgium in the south. So, these three are our guys.
That is what I believe, yes.
Interesting.
As for why we did not get rid of Zenzor is as we probed him for information, as you can see, his numbers are not explosive like the others, and thus we did not feel it needed, because the reason we went on this mission was for House Hager, and he does not have relation.
Roll persuade.
Okay. With my persuasion, I'm better at lying than persuading.
You guys pick off the Duke, we're fucked.
I mean, okay, he can get
Let's
angry.
be honest
I'll
here.
kill him.
It is like what, 6-1?
20. Not natural.
Alright, yeah. Well, certainly has calmed me a little bit. While I may not necessarily agree with the fact that you did not complete the mission as I dictated, you did act in independence to a degree that is worthwhile. You have proven beneficial. So, I think you said you do not wish to engage the three on your own. You wish me to send a team to deal with them myself. Somebody more specialized then.
We are at your service, but we are not specialized in the mission, so it would probably be more messy. But
I'll then go.
if you wish.
I can't say I don't agree. I think you are much better at the information gathering than the general murdering. In that regard, you all have done well. He lightly taps on the table 3 times, and then a man comes in that appears to be some form of servant of seeming import, not just a standard servant by any means. He then plants a bag of gold in front of each of you, and he says, "For your completion, you all have been granted 100 gold pieces for this mission."
Yes, sir.
Like hell yeah.
Time to lose it all to gambling against Avery.
Missions shall grant you wealth on the outset of your completion of it. You will not be getting any advances. Do take note of that, and do not waste all of your money at once, because you might need it on a mission. You never know.
Wait, how much money did you say we got?
100 gold.
100.
100.
100 gold?
Like each or collectively?
Each.
Oh,
100 gold?
all right.
Damn.
When you said 100, I thought we were talking like collective gains, and I was like, all right, so that's like, yeah.
He's got the money. And if it keeps
He's
you
a duke.
employed without any complaints, then he's going to keep you employed for the costs. As long as you
And then-
benefit him. Of course.
We're just gonna end up getting strangled by him when someone messes up on a mission. I already know it.
We already messed up, but he doesn't know that. We don't have to tell him that. So.
Yeah.
Assuming he doesn't go to
Well,
figure it out on
hope to
his
God
own.
you guys can keep it secret and no one else in the town found out. That's all
How
I'm
would they know?
saying.
How would anyone else know?
Yeah, no one else would know.
Back room doors. Not that that's it for
Windows,
figuring out.
doors,
What? No, no,
maids
no,
sneaking
tell
around.
what?
You
No, no,
never
no, no,
know. I'm just
How
saying,
would that
like-
tell them that we screwed up in trying to kill him? No one knows.
Nobody
He-
Someone
knows
like
that,
him has to have eyes literally
knows-
everywhere.
nobody knows that they actually fucked up at killing him.
Okay.
Because they never actually got a chance to enact the plan of killing him. So,
Yeah.
anyhow. I will give you a
Be a
few
little
days of
noisier
rest
while you're at it.
before I deal with
Please
the next
don't.
situation. You all are free to go and go throughout the town.
No.
You could choose to stay in the estate and rest here, or go to a tavern and do whatever. However, I do expect you to be back in, let's say, 3 days' time. I will have your mission for you once you arrive.
All right.
All right, boys, what are we doing?
So, do any of you want to do anything over the 3 days in particular?
Catherine.
This is your time to go buy stuff. This is your time to go and do whatever.
Look for prostitutes.
I mean, you could, but that would be
God.
kind of a waste of your money.
Jesus Christ.
I want to go look for an enchanter.
Everybody's gonna rip off a prostitute's head.
All right. So,
I want to look for a new axe.
just like
Actually, do you say that in character?
Huh?
Do you say that in character?
Yes. I want to look for a new axe.
Hold on. Birch, you said you're in the need of a new axe, right?
Yep.
Come with me. I plan to get this axe disenchanted and swap it to my greatsword. Once that's done, you can have this axe. I have no need of it. After we're done with that.
What's the stats? What's the stats? How good is it?
It's a 1d12.
Okay. All right. Deal.
it's a great axe.
Ooh.
I plan to get this enchantment swapped
Wait,
over to my
You're
greatsword.
not qualified to
Isn't
use
like
great
a door.
axes. Oh wait, no, you can use all martial weapons. You're
Am I wrong?
a hexblade.
I don't think that's how enchantments
Is it
work.
spicy?
You can't just get it disenchanted.
Well, I want to get this enchantment onto the greatsword in some way, but if not, then fine.
You can just get it enchanted.
Alright, I'll just go get my greatsword enchanted then.
So I'm gonna be getting an enchanted axe.
You
Yeah.
can buy it off.
No.
Nice.
Actually, yeah.
How much?
How much? Okay.
Getting
I bought it for what, 45?
I don't remember how much you spent on it.
It was 40. No, it was 40. 40 gold. 40 gold.
40 gold. So that's what you're asking.
45.
Price. Yeah.
45. Ooh, gamer. Tell me this. Riddle me this, Chris. A platinum piece is equal to 10 gold pieces, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'll give you. I mean, technically 45 gold, but I'll give you 4 platinum pieces and 5 gold for that.
Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Just DM me on Discord all the stats about the axe, and I'll just go ahead and put it in.
It's simple. Here.
It's simple.
It's
Okay.
not an amazing enchanted axe.
What's the name?
Great Axe of
It's just-
Frost.
It's a great axe of frost.
Great Axe of Frost. Is it strength?
Yeah. Or well, it can be strength or dexterity. Or no, it can't. It's just strength.
No, it fucking can't, you jackass.
Shut up. Shut
Okay.
up. Shut up. I'm gonna fuck your mouth. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Try it, bitch.
I go to look for an enchanter.
It's a 1d12.
Yeah, 1d12.
I'm going to the blacksmith.
Let me get this over there.
1d12 plus strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the frost? Is there like anything special that frost does or some shit?
It's just extra 2 guaranteed damage of frost damage.
So add 2.
Yeah.
Sure.
Here, no. I got it.
I just broke my damn neck. Jesus Christ.
What?
I was cracking my neck and it sounded
Wait,
like I
what are you
just
doing,
broke
Chris?
it.
Oh shit.
And then the damage.
Wow.
Okay, nice.
What is that noise?
It's roll 20.
Okay.
You're just hearing it through
Okay.
Riley's
Find out.
mic.
Okay, guys.
You guys are obnoxious.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm just
That's
testing
a
the weapon.
super delayed one.
Okay. Boom. The weapon works. Boom. That's all I wanted to test.
How's it though?
I fixed it
Oh,
before.
nice.
All right.
Does
So
it
you,
work, Chris?
shut up. So I don't think
Okay.
I think it doesn't work because it's not from your sheet.
Yeah, I know.
Anyhow, you go and you. What the fuck? You find an enchanter with relative ease. There are 2 enchanters that you locate within the town. One is the court enchanter of the Duke. The other is the local enchanter of the town.
If I want premium, I'm pretty sure the one that serves the Duke would be better. But that would also be very, very pricey.
Can I go to the Duke's Enchanter?
Sure.
I'll go to the Duke's Enchanter to see what his prices are. And then if that's too expensive, I'll go to the local.
I'm a card plush. But I like, yeah.
As you
Get your head.
you both go to meet with the Duke's enchanter. He
You won
looks to
now.
you both and he says, "How can I help you?"
Nathanos would take out his greatsword. I am looking to get this enchanted.
Kill him.
Looking specifically for any frost enchantments.
Frost.
But okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What kind are you looking for?
Of specific frost?
I'm more saying like high quality, low quality.
High quality, preferably.
I'm sure that's way out of your price range, Sonny.
You
Alright.
work for the Duke now.
Yes, I do.
So do we.
I realize.
Enchant his blade.
I have no obligations to. The Duke
The
pays
Duke
me.
is paying you.
Yes, he is, and he's paying you too.
Yeah.
He has not
Your
specifically told me.
extensions of him.
He has specifically told me that any sort of things that you lot come to buy from me are not for free. He's not.
Interesting.
He's
thing
not
for
running
him
it.
to randomly mention.
That bastard.
Why would he go out of his way when he has such other important things to do? That doesn't seem likely. No.
Well, I can tell you, it's
It's a
certainly,
cat toy, though.
it's certainly not because. It's certainly because he definitely still wants to make some money off of you.
If he wanted to make money off of us, why would he pay us so much? That just doesn't seem like a logical choice.
Keeps you invested in the work. Look,
What?
I'm not going to give this to you for free. No matter what you say, it's not going to change that fact.
I mean, etiquette. If we stabbed him in the spleen, right?
Just ask for a discount.
No. No, you're the one with the fucking blade on there.
You're the one
You say
asking,
something.
Tony. Wait, why are you telling Cal this?
Yeah, I'm not the one that got my weapon there.
Why are you going to
I'm
the
not gonna
enchanter?
attempt to threaten this poor man, but I could try intimidation.
Why? Just say, alright, then can I have a discount?
Alright,
Fuck, bro.
since you work for the Duke. Maybe a discount could be in order.
That is more of my liking.
It's a giant one.
Certainly,
God, I don't know why I had to say it.
I can certainly
Fluent
do that
snake
for you.
tongue.
However, I cannot say that it will still be cheap, because most of these enchantments, especially higher grade ones, are very expensive component-wise, alongside the time that they take to set up. Hand your weapon here, and I will give you an enchantment. How much do you want to spend?
100 gold.
What would you say your prices would be?
For the cheaper range enchantments, they are anywhere from like, with the discount, mind you, around 30 gold pieces for a solid piece. For one of the cheaper ones, for some of my most expensive, they go upwards of into the thousands of gold pieces. However, those enchantments are also graded typically to members.
Loaf of bread.
Typically to members of the Guard of Trudeau.
I see.
And when I say the Guard of Trudeau, I'm not just saying the standard garrison members. I'm talking about his personal escorts. These weapons are very expensive. They are handcrafted for each individual guard. These enchantments that I put on them are handcrafted for each individual guard. I would suggest something a little more standard, something he would give to one of his officers.
I would take the standard.
Yes, that's anywhere from 90 to 130 gold piece, with the discount.
Hmm.
And it's generally the commission fee that the Duke gives me whenever he wants one of these pieces created.
Basically, he's creating it with no profit.
I'll take one of the standard frost enchantments, if you would.
How much? 90 to 130. Give you different results. However, all of them are of relatively good degree.
Level 1 enchantments! Yeah!
Actually, I forgot to mention, all of you do level up to level 2.
Hell yeah!
Wait, what?
Level 2 enchantment!
So the different results based on how much I pay him?
Yep. More expensive
So-
gives you better enchantment.
Alright.
Less expensive gives you not quite as good of an enchantment.
But still at least decent. Not
Is there diminishing
garbage.
returns?
Yeah, they're all gonna be good. Just
Okay.
some are better.
I'll...
Yeah.
Nathanos would take a bag of 100 gold.
100 gold?
Fuck's
Just
sake.
straight 100? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
That's on the lower end, but it's still pretty solid.
I'm not paying the max amount, Jesus Christ.
Well, you can't afford the max amount. And besides, that weapon's more for like a level 7 character. Not a level 2. I'm going to DM you the information of the weapon
Okay.
that you are getting. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a straight up.
Plus 10, yeah, I know.
No. When I'm saying what
Plus
you're
10 aren't level 7.
I'll worry about that later.
Wait, are we all what?
We all
level two
level
now.
up.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck? Okay.
I need to go add a bunch of spells now.
Yeah, same. I need to go look through the fucking handbook.
Yo, I don't have to do jack shit.
I just gotta get an extra spell, but I'll do that later.
I just get cunning action. That is it. Cool. Oh, and more health, but everyone gets that. level 20th ability of Rogue Stroke.
Yes.
Alright, cool. That was my level up.
Angelo Barossa for the few days would mostly be at the tavern, either going on a date with his new companion or playing songs.
Is there a alchemist in the castle or
Yes.
in town? Okay.
There's
I don't wanna go there.
there's a court. There's basically anything, sort of, that you would want to find, like an alchemist, an enchanter, a blacksmith, all sorts of things.
Okay, I go to the alchemist.
All right. There's your weapon, Tony. All right.
All right.
How can I help you?
What potion do you make?
That's a very broad question. I specialize in a lot of healing potions. They typically get bought out by the Duke for his training camps. And by... Look, Tony. It's not...
I know.
You may have spent a lot of money on it, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the be-all, end-all of all weapons.
I know.
I gave them level 7 graded items, and they're not amazing for my campaign. It's not.
Yeah. Anyhow. I specialize in healing vigors alongside strength vigors. However, I could theoretically do any number of different potions and poisons. Whatever
Do
you
you
need.
think a paralysis poison would be more a good thing to ask the herbalist for? Or do you think that is something I should ask you for?
While there is a herbalist within the walls, he typically is more on the side of... He is currently out at the moment, so if you want to get it at right now, I could provide any number of poisons for you. However, he is more specialized to those in general. So any higher grade poisons that you could possibly need, especially more natural ones, will have to come from him.
Less traceable, I see.
Yes.
Then I am afraid that would be where my business would go to.
Of course.
I
I
bid you
understand.
adieu, and I give him... Sorry. I give him a light bow and I leave.
He does the same to you as you exit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In that meantime, now with the Frost Enchantment Nathanos gained, he would return to his...
start with it. You'll have to wait a few days. It'll take 2 days before it's done. At least. But it will be done by the time you are next required to meet with the Duke. Is there anything else anybody else wants to do?
Nathanos would return to his own room and begin carving runes into his greatsword.
I would stroll the streets looking for a prostitute.
You don't currently have it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Roll investigation for me, Tony.
Yeah, Tony, you gave it to the guy to enchant.
It'll take a few days.
Hmm?
It'll take a few days
Investigation?
to enchant.
Me or Tony?
You.
Tony.
How many days it takes?
Dose.
2 to 3.
So roll 1d3.
Alright. Yeah, roll a 1d3 for me.
Minimum 2.
Jesus.
3 days.
Bruh.
It'll be done by the time you are asked to next leave.
Can I get a reroll?
An 8.
No.
Damn.
So what do you want to do, Avery?
He's looking for a prostitute. and
Yeah,
he
I
thinks
already rolled.
he could
I
never.
failed,
He
yeah.
couldn't. You could not find a prostitute.
Okay. It is what it is.
I'm going to the
Tavern?
blacksmith.
We're going to the blacksmith. All right.
Yeah.
The court blacksmith or a local blacksmith.
I will go to a local blacksmith.
All right.
I'll be back.
You head out of the castle, and you head down into the town, in the merchants district, and you find a blacksmithy. It is manned by a human of seemingly medium stature. He looks upon you as you approach, and he says, "How can I help you?"
Yeah, can you make me a trident, a 4-pronged trident?
Isn't that just a pitchfork then?
Shut up. Yeah, just make me a 3-pronged trident.
That's what a trident.
Shut up. Yes.
Just
Sorry.
ask for a pitchfork of higher quality.
You want?
No, I
you
want a
trident?
trident. A trident.
That's technically not in the game, but I can make up a stat line for it. Give me a second. Yeah, I can do that for you. That'll cost you. Wait, you're not going to be proficient with it.
Yes, I am. I have proficiency with tridents.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that you have proficiency with tridents. Interesting. Yeah, that'll be 5 gold.
All right.
And it'll take me like 2 days.
That's fine, my good sir. Here is your 5 gold. And then I hand him the 5 gold.
He takes it and he says,
Original
"Come
Pokemon.
back in 2 days and it should be done."
Going. Oh,
Alrighty, I will see you in 2 days.
a bit.
And then I just leave to let him do his work.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll just go. Angelo will basically just go in a tavern
Okay.
and
Not
he'll,
gonna buy anything?
he'll go on a date with his new companion and we'll also play a few songs.
All right. Roll performance. $22. Yeah, everybody loves it, and you get in tips. You get 5 silver, 4 copper.
Does the day go well?
Yeah, the date goes well, of course.
Alright.
You are also very wealthy, I've noticed. Have you spent any of your money yet?
No.
Lost to me one time. That's about it.
That's true. Yeah. Anything else, anybody? Anybody want to buy armor, anything like that? If not, then
No.
No.
I mean, how much is a set of plate armor right now?
like the cost,
Yeah,
far above your price range.
yeah, that's what I figured.
1,500 gold.
115. It's not enough to get us. It's not enough to get a full suit of armor right now.
No, certainly not.
Oh, for like plate mail?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like $1,600 gold
it's
or
it's
something.
1,500.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm only level 1 as well, so.
You should be level 2.
You're level 2 now.
Oh, I am?
I
I
said
wasn't
you
there
all
for the last session.
I said you all leveled up to level 2.
Yeah, that's
Aw.
one.
I wasn't paying any attention.
Yeah,
Oops.
you-
Bye. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Around me.
I am being irresponsible, I know.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to do before the meeting?
Eat ice cream.
All right. So after 2 days, you go and pick up your trident. It is of wonderful quality. It's very nice. I'll send you the stats for it.
Alrighty.
Or actually, I'll just send you this. Here you go. That's the weapon. It's standard stats for it.
Alright. Cool.
Yep. And after 3 days, Tony, you pick up your greatsword.
Sweet.
And it is of pristine quality.
I would like to return to my room with the blade and spend. How long do we have till the meeting?
You picked it up about an hour before it.
Okay, that should be enough time. I'd like to carve one rune into my greatsword.
All right. Yeah, you carve one rune in, and it's now meeting time. Does anybody else? And you all are supposed to meet with the Duke.
How do I level up my character on my sheet?
Hit the settings little cogwheel at the top right on your name thing, and then there should be a level. Just put 2.
Just change that to 2.
Okay. Thanks. That's literally what she is, though. She's a bastard child. I know.
Riley, you're up.
Yes.
Or Mike.
Huh?
You got an echo.
Legit, the dude.
Let me turn down my volume down. But...
Alright, Nathanos would go to the meeting.
All right. Anybody else go to the meeting?
Yeah.
Yes, I attend the meeting.
Yes, I mean it's not like
As
there's anything else to actually do
you all
that
go.
anyone would want to do.
I mean,
Just
you
goes
can
to
do-
have ice cream.
You can do whatever you want. I can't stop you.
Yeah, but I don't think anyone here wants to piss off the Duke.
There might be someone.
If any of you fuckers piss off the Duke, I'm coming for your teeth.
What?
I'm going for the teeth.
Specifically the teeth.
I don't know.
I hear my calling, so I'll go.
Oh my god.
And I'll invite him to a game of cards.
Avery, I will beat your ass.
1 silver on the table. Game of cards with the Duke.
I said beat. He likes getting his ass eaten. That's the point.
Whoa!
Excuse me?
Not ridiculous, okay?
What the hell is wrong with y'all?
You're gonna know him now, buddy.
Chris, do you or Duke? Do you consent to a game of cards?
Do you consent?
Oh my! Did you?
Oh my god.
The Duke isn't there.
Haker is just gonna shake her head and just like face palm. Like, this is not okay. It's not how this works.
All right. So
Dumbass.
you all have been asked to meet with the Duke from various parts of the estate. You all have been summoned by different servants coming to come and grab you. They basically say, it's time to meet with the Duke. Do anything you need to do before you leave. Have preparations to leave the estate ready.
Okay, I eat their cat. And,
What?
Is my servant a female?
No.
Chinese food.
No. It is a male.
Okay.
And it's not your
Mine?
servant.
Oh yeah, the servant that fetched me. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's a man.
my servant's a female, but they're also
Yo.
not in the state.
Y'all aren't right.
Oh fuck! I'm retarded. Or specially not
At this
smart.
point, it's been said so frequently, I don't give a shit. Anyhow, you all soon enough are congregated back in the main estate courtroom. Nobody else is there. The Duke is currently. You all are informed that the Duke will be there momentarily. He's just finishing up some affairs with a member of his court.
Woman.
Well, because there's no one.
Did I do with anyone?
It doesn't take long before.
Yeah, and
What?
what?
Were you talking to us then, or was that your
No,
friend? Okay.
I'm talking to my friend. I'm sorry.
It doesn't take long before the Duke soon arrives. He enters and he quickly goes to sit down and says, "All right, are you all ready for your next mission?"
Nathanos would nod his head.
Without the cards.
Oh my
I
god.
throw your cards on the ground and say, yes, please, dude. Tell us our job.
So, currently, I have some troubles with a count named Renaud Veneer. He is the Count of Frontera in House Kitos, his domain. I had asked him to come and meet with me as I wanted to form a fine trade agreement. As he, works in a coastal city. However, he was less than nice about his rejection. He did not treat me very well. However, your affairs aren't with him yet. There's a man that I need you to locate. I hear that he has information regarding the Count Vernier. From what I can know, he goes by the pseudonym the Vampiric Belmont. I do not know much about him. However, I do know that he... I hear someone typing.
Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's me.
I don't know, maybe it was
You-
Tony.
husband, but like.
No, it was me. I'm sorry.
You're bad. Anyhow, I need you to locate him.
Castlevania is good.
I have information that he is currently within a town in Haker's territory. It is within the town of Ezefel to the east.
Do we know what type of person this person is, or
What?
anything on traits?
Oh, like physical description?
Yeah, looks, that kind of thing.
Yes. Let me pull out my notes that I have been given on him.
He looks noble, and he has a punchable face.
Fuck. Lord. Really?
Yeah.
Riley, why are
Jesus.
you useless?
Wait, why am I useless now?
You've always been useless.
Spooky boys.
This will take a minute for me to compile information on.
Find a picture.
Yeah, basically.
Cannot remember Chris can't remember a basic description of the important entity of the quest he's assigned. Just want to point that out.
Chris
is
is an
I'm going
amazing
to give
GM.
them this quest, but not know the description of the man.
Chris is an amazing GM. He makes no mistakes.
Amazing.
It's
Yeah,
always
right.
100% with him.
This is true. From what I can tell, from what I have written down, it is a man with black hair and green eyes. Of
Amazing.
relatively medium height, human, and is often described to be wearing dark robes. not too dissimilar to that of a roguish character, roguish figure.
Nathanos would speak up. Is there any very distinguishing features that you could give us?
From what I know, that he has a bit of a cut on one of his cheeks. I believe it is the left cheek that stands out. It is a scar that should stand out. However, I don't imagine that finding him is going to be easy in the first place. Finding the vampiric Belmont, from what I could tell, is difficult, because none of my other agents have been able to locate him.
Sorry, what town was it?
The town of Ezethel in House Haker's
Very
territory.
bad thing right now.
Oh.
I have a question.
Ezethel.
Where the fuck?
ESYFEL.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, we have
Oh
a
my god,
fucking
Cat,
journey.
stop grabbing my sleeve!
So, what exactly is this person? How do we know that they potentially have information? And what do we know? Do we know what they do for a living or anything of that nature?
His job description, from what I've been told, is he doesn't have one. But I know that he has a lot of information on noble houses. I currently do not know much about him in specific. However, I believe if I'm going by his pseudonym, I know his identity of who he used to be and the basic description that was given to me. He is an individual named Martinet Belmont of House Belmont, or rather, defunct House Belmont. If that is the correct individual I am looking for. However, of course, it is possible to be wrong, as it could be somebody I've never met at all. But with a name like that, a pseudonym like that, I have my suspicions. If you really need to, you could try and locate him via his name, Martinet, or Martinet, rather. However, it would be much easier to sit in a position of relative unknowing.
All right.
Any questions? All right. Well, you better be off then, as a fellow waits. I'm unknowing of exactly what you might encounter, especially within House Haker's territory. However, I recommend you don't mention my name, well, in one of their territories.
Goes without saying.
Ezethel doesn't have any friendly faces of mine within their borders.
I would assume so, seeing as it is House Haker's territory.
Well, I might have some friends across each of the individual houses. However, even then, my connections only go so far.
It is quite deep within House Haker to be so.
Yes. Anyhow, you all are free to leave. I have a court meeting that needs to be convened here. So, if you all please exit the room.
Yeah, I leave.
Nathanos would leave, giving the Duke a light bow, and then leaving.
Orissa would just leave.
Alright. It doesn't take long before you all are out of the room. As you all exit, you see a few individuals congregating around the room, seemingly of high status. They give you a light nod as you pass by them and head back out towards the horses and the courtyard.
Do I recognize any of them?
Yeah. The court mage is there.
Okay.
The main court mage. You've seen him in passing.
Oh, he's meeting his
no.
court. I thought he meant like he was. Okay.
Yeah, he's meeting with his court.
I thought it was like.
Nobles?
Yeah.
Well, there are nobles among them, but they are specifically court nobles. So no.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Like he's summoning his court.
Yeah.
Quintus is there, and a few other faces, just in general. Anyhow, you all exit out of the castle, passing through its grand halls once more, and you return to the holdings of the fuck. Sorry. And you all return
Holding the fuck.
to the stables. Riley, did you ever get the woman?
Get the what?
The guard?
Yeah, I took her to the tavern for a date. We mentioned that.
I more meant like, are you bringing her like
Oh,
with you?
yeah.
You took her to the tavern, huh?
Listen, it's the perfect date location. Change your
What are you
mind.
doing? Why are you drawing out such
What?
a long, grand path?
I don't know.
Who is going to the-
fucked her in an alley?
Wow.
You don't need that many different ways of getting there.
No. We're not done yet. Okay.
What are you guys doing? And why?
Please stop drawing different
On
directions
the map.
on my map.
Why are you like this?
Please stop.
This is not
Why isn't there a
necessary.
road
Anyway,
going like
possible.
We can still go there. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I'm trying.
True.
One route to this location.
Let's take the longest possible route.
Let's not.
Let's not.
Let's not and say we did. How about
Yeah,
that?
Wait, hold on. I got this, guys. I got this,
Let's
guys.
make this simple. We go to Staben, we go to Focus, we go to Hazel, and then we go to Esfel.
So you're
Why
going to
should
the
we let a
capital.
river stop us? Why not go straight from Focus to Esfa?
I don't want to ford a river, frankly.
Where are we starting at?
It is
Vice
it is a shorter distance than making a triangle.
Why don't we just freeze some of the waters?
Yeah.
Can
Can
any
you
of
do
you
that?
freeze water?
I didn't know that was in her
I
skill
can
set.
swim.
Isn't there a bridge?
I'm not going to
Somewhere?
recommend
Throw
going into
acid on the
Hazel.
water.
Okay, you know,
The water's
it's a
probably
large-
so polluted,
quite a
no one
large
knows.
river. I say we just go to Focus, Hazel, and then go to Esfel.
I wouldn't recommend going
Yeah.
to Hazel.
Go to Rife then from Focus?
Yeah, we'll go to Riff. All right.
Yeah, Rife is better. Do you want to know why you shouldn't go to Hazel?
Why?
Oh, let me guess. That's their capital.
Yes.
And
Yeah, what's your point, Chris? Are they gonna kill us or something? Are they gonna send a person to watch us? It's not like we're known or really suspicious.
You're gonna tell me that road is polluted by
Don't be
bandits?
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Thalia.
Y'all are sus as fuck. I don't know what you're talking about. Either way.
Say that again?
I don't know anything about this Thalia person, so. Oh wait, never mind. I do know her last name. Let's go to Riff.
Jesus.
Wait,
I
what's
just
wrong with this
realized-
woman?
Take
I
the wheel.
remember her last name.
What's wrong with this woman?
Goose's character. Look at her last name.
Oh. Fair
And?
point. Fair point. Fair point.
Jesus,
point.
take the wheel. That's all I'm saying.
So Rife is probably your better option. And in general, Thalia is probably not going to be able to show her face to many nobles in this any of the territories.
Yeah. Helmets on, boys. Helmets on. She ain't taking it off.
You know, the amount of
If
paths
she
that
gets
you-
knocked in the head by something, she's in trouble. That's all I'm saying.
The amount of paths
Hey.
is kind of unnecessary. Anyhow,
hey, just in case we get spotted in one town, okay?
just leaving all your options open, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta have backup plans, as they say.
Well, backup plan of a backup plan of a backup plan.
This is why she's dressed as a guy, so they can't figure out who she is.
Because she is a dick.
Okay.
I feel
Wait,
so bad
what?
for Chris's stream. I feel so bad for Chris's stream. All right, let's get moving. We're losing
Let's get
time
moving.
here.
That was.
It's a trap.
All
Let's
right.
go
Yeah.
focus riff. And
It's
then
a trap.
All right. You all
Except it's the fun kind.
mount onto horses or onto the cart. And you
I mean,
begin-
guys, we could go here, right? And then go here,
My cheese balls are at the house.
here, here.
I'm sad.
Can't you can take it. We're going here.
We'd avoid here, though.
Yeah, we go here. Yeah, we want to know another place to avoid there. We can go here, then here.
She's about to walk up and kick who's ever leading us in the balls. Like, get your shit together, please.
Okay, everyone
Decide where we're
focus.
going.
I have the
One
kite.
path.
That would be the man in the cart.
I am the man of the cart.
She's just gonna throw a boot at his head. She's not even gonna get up.
I'm wanting to go the right way.
Eat the boot.
Roll initiative.
Oh god.
Huh?
Okay, Chris, we're gonna go to Starbend and then focus and rift and that's full.
I don't know. I'm making some paths, okay?
Okay,
Stop
Cal.
making
viable.
so many damn paths. No one asked for this.
I think they're viable.
Jesus Christ.
trying to spend multiple
What?
months getting to your objective.
Yeah,
Going around
Stay
and
on the
asking
hour,
for
guys.
maybe we should have told the Duke. Yeah, we'll get there
You
probably.
fuckers.
Here.
Hey, so how are we gonna get to House Zentran though, Cal?
It
How are we
goes.
gonna get there?
Wait.
Ventran? Oh, don't worry about it.
We're just gonna pay for a boat?
You're not supposed to encourage this.
You want
Yeah.
me to show you how?
Chris, we're going to Starbend first.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so you all move along
That's all.
through
Some
the
territories my character will probably be shot at. Okay.
Going on.
Hey, combat.
Just keep
I'm half
going.
expecting
That's
us
all you have to do.
get hit by a bandit group.
Also,
you all begin passing. Oh my god.
Ignore the arrows.
No, I think I have a viable
No
path.
evil.
Greg.
Listen,
Yeah,
if you keep
you're
going-
right.
if you keep making Cal, if you keep making these arrows, I will take out the flute again.
I don't care.
We know what happened last.
Unless you're gonna play it in the mic, that's not much of a threat.
I have a recorder.
Okay, hold on. Let me find if I see if I have my recorder still or not.
Oh
Oh, wait,
god.
that's pink. Whoopsie.
Hold on.
All right, Cal. If you don't take those arrows off my goddamn map right this moment,
I can pick them off.
play-
Just let me finish my path.
All right.
What was that?
My recorder.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, play us a song.
I'm searching for mine right now, Chris.
And then, if we need to get back.
What the fuck is going on?
There we go. I made
a
a path.
recorder.
All right. So
anti-erase it.
please erase it from my map.
Okay, I can. Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Delete this now.
Sorry, just imagine when Chris says delete this, he has the Gru got me.
yeah. Delete this.
Alright, it's all gone.
Good. So, you all. Do any of you want to do anything in these villages as you pass through, or are you just gonna like?
Yeah, I actually want to go down.
I mean, if we stay at a village at a night, I'll probably play a few songs.
I would. Since we're on the journey, how long would it take?
8 days.
It's gonna-
Okay.
it's-
I would like to finish.
I
I
was
would
gonna
like to
say
carve
that,
3
but-
more runes into my greatsword while we're going.
Let me check something that.
Don't be.
It's gonna take you
Aw.
about 2.5
Stop that.
days.
You know, I feel like this map is missing something.
A scale.
Arrows.
How do I?
If you put arrows on my map, I will play the
Oh,
highest note possible.
You gonna what, huh?
I will play the highest note possible
Yeah,
on this
he's
recorder.
really inconspicuous, isn't he?
He's just gonna like.
Just
He's not even
sneaking
gonna
on
blow
by.
into, like the recorder or anything. He's just gonna yell into
Stop.
I would
Jesus.
like to remind you I have a hearing loss, and this does not bother me.
Oh.
I'm
Damn.
just gonna
Sure as hell bothers
I-
me.
I know how to deal with the troublesome cow.
Yeet that bitch.
So Chris, any towns you stop in for the night? I'll probably just play some songs.
All right. Well, what towns are you
Get
gonna
that
stop in for
money,
the
yo,
night?
boy.
Staben, Focus,
Wait,
Rife.
Okay, wait. You're
Yes.
stopping each one for a night?
Well, no, like, I mean, we don't want to go constantly. I mean, I just say we stop in one or two of them.
Then we would probably best stop at Focus.
Yeah, it's at the midpoint.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and carve 3 more runes.
All right. I like how Cow doesn't realize that he's not here.
Can't stand fucking chomping noises. I swear to fuck. Why are you
breathing through the recorder?
Yeah, I am. I'm just breathing through it inversely. And now I'm talking through it.
I love how you just willingly breathe all of that dust in.
Yep, I did.
Good job.
That's gross.
Good thing I want to die, so this is perfect.
Why is Avery being oddly quiet?
He's probably masturbating.
I wouldn't put it past him.
He's done it in call before.
Dear Lord.
I thank God I wasn't there.
No, you were there.
Fuck.
You
Well,
just
I'm
never
glad I
realized
don't
it.
remember that shit.
You just don't know it.
It's been done a few times.
Oh, guaranteed. Okay, actually, never mind. Guaranteed he did during Monster Go Island.
We know he did.
Guaranteed he did it there. He was quiet.
What's the problem with playing this game with a bunch of guys?
It happens.
D&D? Or just like,
Yeah, like the
no. This is just Avery.
wanna
Yeah,
that is just Avery.
No, it's just not
I
normal.
have no reason to be masturbating at this current moment in time.
You're just being oddly quiet. That's why I had to say something.
Anyway, shall we
Well,
continue?
you're
Yeah.
oddly a female.
Okay. That's where you just go, okay.
It's not working. I'm trying to
Let's
use my
continue.
recorder as a flute, but it's not working.
Okay, well, it's because it's a recorder, not a flute.
Shut up.
Anyway,
Anyhow, you all. I like how Couch hasn't joined back yet. You all move through the towns and end up staying the night in Focus. Is there anything you guys want to do while you are at Focus for the night?
perform.
Roll perform for me, Riley.
Alright, I can roll again.
You
I'd
get
like to have 3.
2 silver pieces and 3 copper.
I'd like to have 3 shots of top shelf whiskey.
Pay 1 gold.
Okay.
Alright, so I guess we go to Focus.
Yep, that's where you're at now.
Okay.
Do you... Anybody else want to do anything?
No.
All right.
Is it possible? Oh, never mind.
No, you
Oh,
can
go, Goose. Go ahead, Goose.
I was gonna see
Goose is
Okay.
walking away from his microphone.
So Chris, Cal wanted me to tell you that he has not drawn a single arrow on his map.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he's not wrong. But also, I don't care.
I would like to do something.
Yes, what would you like to do?
I would like to infuse my trident with returning weapon.
I like to
Oh.
see that. Yeah, you could do that. I'm already telling you guys, this mission's going to have combat this time. Like, confirmed.
Yay!
Actual combat. Wow.
Yeah.
Hooray! I don't have to listen to people talk about taxes.
What do you mean?
Now we're gonna have.
Are you saying that wasn't the
I don't know
funnest
what
thing
the
you've
fuck
ever
I'm
seen?
doing with this.
Dude, taxes are the most entertaining thing you can do. What the fuck?
Can I infuse an item twice?
Taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so then I also want to use enchant weapon on the trident also.
Let me look up how the artificer infusions work for a second. Are you sure you're a high enough level to use?
Yeah, at level 2, I gain the ability to infuse item.
No, like not all.
Yeah, no,
infusions
I
are made the
picked
same.
ones that specifically didn't have a level requirement because some
Okay.
of them like require me to be like level 16 and 10.
Yeah. So you have returning weapon. All right. And you're using. What's the other one you want to use? Enchant.
Enchant weapon. Or enhanced weapon or whatever.
Oh, enhanced weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. I think you can. Okay. Some infusions specify a minimum. Okay. You can't learn an infusion more than once.
I'm back from my break.
Yep.
Oh wait, shit! I need to go do something. Sorry.
The description of each of the following infusions details the type of object that can receive it, along with whether the resulting magic item requires.
You want me to move my legs? I will. I'm just comfortable this way.
It doesn't specify, so yes, you can put more than 1 or 2 men on a weapon.
Yeah, move your legs.
I'm not talking to you,
I just put
jackass.
those into
Oh, actually, it's
enchant.
once per long rest that you can do it.
Definitely not
Alright,
chicken
so yeah,
legs,
I'll
but
just
okay.
expend those two like enchants to just enchant the trident.
I want to make it constant.
You can infuse more than one non-magical object at the end of a long rest. The maximum number of object appears in the infused items column of the artificer table.
You made a good
You must touch each of the objects, and each of your infusions can only be in one object at a time. Moreover, no object can bear more than one of your infusions at a time.
Oh, okay, so I can only use one infusion on the trident
If
then.
you try to exceed your maximum number of infusions, the oldest infusion ends and the new infusion applies. Yes. You can currently have 2 items infused, but you can only have 1 infusion. Yeah, you can only have 1 infusion on an item.
Oh, alright, so then I'll just put returning weapon on trident then.
Alright.
And then, yeah, no, I'll just do that.
Anyhow, anybody else want to do anything? No?
Not really.
Alright. You all then head out to your next town. You quickly move through the town of Reich and across the bridge. Some guards along it, eyeing you up a bit but saying nothing as you cross over it and pass over to Ezefel. As you approach the town of Ezefel, you see that it is decently well fortified, seemingly having relatively tall cobble
I'm gonna
walls.
beat whose ever ass is fucking eating.
Is it Riley?
Right.
It's okay. I
Damn.
soda.
bad.
That
We
one.
went
So I'm
for
gonna
it.
Chris.
something important. Cool.
Yes?
I'm gonna give you a challenge.
Okay.
After every word you speak, play your damn recorder.
No.
Please don't.
Just no.
Chaotic evil.
Anyhow, as you approach the gates, 2 guards are stood next to it, and they say to you, "What is your business entering Ezefel?" And nobody has any idea what your business is entering Ezefel.
I haven't been here for like 20 minutes or 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, I know.
Just here for a visit.
Visiting?
Yeah. On pleasure, you could say, officially. Non-work related.
I don't know what pleasure you're gonna get here, but don't cause any trouble. They
Why do
then
you say that?
open up the gate.
Nathanos could just fall behind the cart.
Alright, let's go through.
Yep. You all pass into the village once more, or the town once more, and it is getting to be close to sundown at this point. It is around 4 p.m.
So I'm getting real low.
It's getting dim out, and you are currently you're currently near the gate still. The town itself appears to be of moderate wealth, and is seeming to be in a bit of a panic state, as the roads are a little more desolate than should be expected from a town of the size that you saw. And
Nathanos will try to look for,
the
like,
guards
see if
are also
anybody...
seemingly more on alert than normal.
Can Angelo walk up to one of the guards and ask him, so what's the deal with everything going on?
Yeah, we've got some problems. It's nothing an outsider should be worried about.
Oh, all right. I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's fine. Carry on, citizen.
Sure.
Nathanos will try to see if there was, like, any citizens out on the,
I need to find.
There are a few that are just sort of moving. They aren't moving at a moderate... They're moving at a slightly faster pace than standard walking, but...
Nathanos will try to hail one of the citizens.
You approach one of the citizens.
Mm-hmm.
As you do, they don't swiftly, but they move away at a slightly faster pace to get away from you.
Nathanos would see if, like, there's just anybody sitting outside.
You know.
So you scour through the town?
Well, I stay near the group, but I look around to see if there's any. Do you want me to roll perception?
You just know. There's nobody that's just sort of sitting out.
Doesn't know her dad.
I would like to talk.
Not even any, like...
Alright, we might as well go to the tavern. We could probably find out what the hell.
Yeah.
I want to go talk to a guard.
Okay.
I tried that already.
How can I help you?
What is the issue? Why is everyone so panicked?
It's nothing for you to worry about.
What?
If
Okay, this is out of character. If my character...
Goose, wait a minute.
If there are guard patrolling and citizens are not wanting to speak, I believe there is something to worry about. Now please, explain.
It's none of an outsider's business.
Hmm?
You're just visiting after all, right? Not here to stay permanently or do any business. Just visiting. None of your concern.
So why can't you tell me what's happening? I am here currently.
Orders.
If there is dangers.
Orders of the Count.
Thank you.
Valerius will search for the nearest tavern.
You wanted to say something, Honkler?
Oh, yeah.
What? This is out of character. Since, you know, what would happen if they recognize her?
Well, they probably won't. The standard citizen and the standard guard probably won't.
Okay.
But nobility probably will. As long as they are of decent
Do I recognize her?
No.
Okay.
There's a reason why. She's a bastard. And she left.
Yeah, I'm nobility.
You're not from House Haker. It's a
Yeah.
House Haker affair.
Well, you just said nobility, but...
Because I was wondering if the guards would at least recognize her.
No. They would
Maybe
not.
a little bit.
No.
If she did take off the helmet. I was just wondering.
Probably not now. Generally,
Curiosity.
those affairs are kept within the court of Hazel and
Okay.
Trusted nobles.
Okay. Just wondering.
Yep. So, you are searching for a tavern, Angelo?
Yeah.
It doesn't take long before you find one. This one seemingly being called the Weasel's Inn.
Glad to hear it has great music.
Yeah, it's got. As you approach it, and you look inside one of the windows, it appears to be a little quiet. Not exactly desolate, but not bustling with activity.
Angelo will enter the tavern and immediately search for the bartender.
The bartender
I
stood behind the
enter
bar.
the tavern and sit down.
As does Nathanos, joining Barossa near the bartender.
So, what's with the dreary atmosphere and hurried passerbyers?
Well, outsiders like you are currently under suspicion.
For?
Treason.
Okay, that's kind of vague.
That doesn't help.
Well, fuck.
Well,
Exactly.
word on the street is that the Count is searching for a man. His title, or pseudonym, from what I've heard, is the Vampiric Belmont. He's been... Who drew over my city? How dare you?
Who draws in that color, Chris?
How dare you, Cal?
Who draws?
Your mom. Anyhow,
Yeah, mom.
Ooh, gone.
What an own. What an epic poem.
You
She's
need
great
some
at realism.
ice for that burn.
anyhow,
Nathanos would ask, what did this vampiric Belmont do exactly?
well, from what I could tell, he went inside of the castle, or the estate, and was harassing the daughter of the Count for information. At least that's what I've heard from the guards that came in here.
Why did Avery perk up when
Wait,
he
the
heard
guards-
harassment?
Did the guards just enter the tavern?
No, when they come in here, is what he said.
Ah, okay.
And that counts towards treason?
Well, he may have also done some breaking and entering to get there.
I see.
I see.
And the information, I don't know much about it, but from what I could tell, it is not something that the Count is a fan of. So many of the citizens are very wary of outsiders right now, as they don't want to get involved in that.
So is he actually a vampire, or is that just a
Who knows?
name?
I don't know much about him myself. All I know is that name, that nickname that he's been given.
That's an interesting nickname to give a simple thief.
I don't think that he's a thief. As much as I have my suspicions.
A vagabond, I mean.
Well, that's more accurate.
So how much for a few nights of stay? Do you have do you by any chance you have a stable for horses?
I don't personally have one, but I know that the town, there's one not too far away that is commonly used by adventurers that come to my tavern.
All right.
Is that how you choose to identify yourselves, adventurers?
Yeah, we'll be staying for a few days.
Well, I don't know why you came here in the first place, but welcome to Have.
Yeah, kind of a dreary introduction.
Welcome to Ezafel. Yeah. Alcohol still tastes good. It's a little quiet in here. You'll see that there's some other adventurers around as well, but otherwise it's quieter than it should be, and business hasn't been doing too well recently, so I'll take any customers I can get.
It is a nice time, so we'll probably be here for a bit.
All 7 of you are staying? Separate rooms?
Yeah.
Damn, there's
Or
7
all
of
six-
us? Holy
six-
fuck.
Wait, how many?
Enough room?
6 rooms. 6 of you. All 6 of you.
Out of character. Did someone leave the game or something?
Sky.
Ah, okay.
He's
You
told
mean
me that
Rocket?
Rocket did too, but no, Sky left too.
Got enough room?
Yeah. You got plenty. Cost is around 8 copper per night for the rooms. For if individual rooms, that is.
All right. Well, each person will be paying for themselves.
8 copper a night. So just keep that in mind.
Give him a
whenever you-
gold.
That's not too bad.
I just give him a gold.
You just give him a gold.
I just give him a gold.
That's 100 copper.
I know.
Do you plan on staying for?
I just give him a gold. Room key, please.
He looks a little confused, but then just hands you one of the room keys.
Cool.
Wait, no, Chris. There would be 7 of us.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're right.
you better pay for her room.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Double room. No, he has a bigger room.
Are you gonna get a room with her, or are you gonna get a room on your own?
You mean room with her, probably?
Then the cost for your room is gonna be 1 silver and 2 copper.
All right, I can live with that.
It's 12 nights, by the way.
Thanks.
We're staying for over a week.
No, but he's
No,
paid for
I
the
just
12.
paid for 12 nights.
Oh,
I don't care.
you're a noble.
Well, also we were just paid 100 gold.
I mean that too, I guess. No reason to be frugal, I guess.
True, do you mean?
Frugal counts. Anyway, he'll Barroso would pay for the room,
All right.
his room.
So
I don't need a room. Thank you.
the man looks at him, mildly confused, before saying, "Okay."
Can I get dinner with that payment?
Yes. He just says that, and he says, "Do any of you else? Any of the rest of you want dinner?"
Yeah, sure. What do you got to offer?
3 copper per meal.
All right.
I technically have 4 copper left over from the gold and the 12 nights.
Yeah.
Pog.
It's another 3 copper, boys.
I'll pay for two meals.
6 copper then for you.
Yep.
Whoa.
He walks into the back room and gets a, and he puts 3 plates out, each consisting of a relatively okay meat, a chicken in particular, a little bit of chicken. It's about like either about like a fillet.
4-ounce cut.
Yeah, about a 4 ounce. Yeah.
No, it's tiny.
Yep.
Okay.
Alongside some vegetables and some alright bread. It's not like amazing. It's not stale, but it's not like fantastic. It's like some alright bread, like mediocre bread.
I eat happily.
And he places it before you all. And then he says, "You still got some friends over there that have been rather quiet."
What do
Yeah,
you
they don't
got on the top shelf, my
Mm-hmm.
man?
Oh.
Get him drinking though. They'll quickly change the tune.
Well, I have some wines,
Oh.
some fine wines. I
All
also
I
have
have
some
is
liquor
gold. I
that
don't have anything else.
Don't worry.
You can
You could
exchange
just
it. if you
exchange
want,
it.
but I
Jesus.
just yeah.
I'll put the exchange rate in the chat.
Do you not know the
I know
exchange
what
rate?
it is.
Chris, by the way, the other
Okay,
meal's free now.
Yeah.
Do I have any left?
Imagine a gold is $1 and coppers are pennies and silvers are dimes.
I think they're a little more large than that.
Nah, you more than that.
Oh no. I'm just saying exchange rate wise. If we're talking
It's just-
about it
it's
like
10 to
in
each,
game,
10 to each.
yeah, 10 each. So it's 10 copper per 1 silver, 10 silver for a gold. If we're talking like proportion, imagine a gold is like $200
Each gold.
each gold. Yeah.
Character
I
is
just-
going to get a room with 1 gold.
He bought no. That room is for 12 nights.
Yeah.
Is effectively what
He
he paid for.
basically.
He has done the
I don't-
inverse
I
of
don't
putting
have-
some. He's put on a tab. That's a gold.
Yeah, I put on a tab.
But his tab isn't where he's racking up debt for himself.
It's actually him paying me back. So I'll actually keep an amount that I have. So that's 100 minus 3 for like 97.
Yeah, and -8 for the first night.
Well, I haven't done that yet, but yeah. 89. Alright.
Yeah,
We
there's
gonna
some...
do anything else, guys, or are we just gonna...
I asked what was on the top shelf. I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, there's some fine wine. I also have some liqueur that's been recently imported from the east in House Raven.
Liqueur?
Liqueur.
Liqueur. So that must be really fine then.
The more emphasis they put on the Q, the finer.
But okay.
Liqueur.
How
Liqueur?
much for a glass of that liqueur?
You did not need to get that close to the mic. You
No
really
one asked
didn't.
for that.
In fact-
No one did.
in fact,
I just want to say, I want to thank you for that.
That was great. That was
I hate you all.
great.
I hate you all so much.
It had
Fucking Brandon
it had the right tone, right
Let's
amount.
go.
I just imagine like the sea elf was just asking for that, but just leans uncomfortably close to the bartender's
like-
face.
Just like directly next to his ear. Like he can just feel her breath like going like into like his earlobe. Just
God, fucking
Cool.
stop. Please. Please stop describing that. It's so fucking
He
gross.
pulls out a knife and stabs you.
well, boys, time to roll for initiative.
Oh God. We
So-
just arrived in town and you're already...
Alright, so as you get really
Sexually
close.
assault this man.
Yeah. He basically
Hey.
backs up and he says, I'm sorry, we've just ran out of that liquor. I have some bottom shelf for you.
Can I use?
Can I make an insight check on that?
Can I
Sure.
use my passive perception of 11 to
Oh, that's
notice all
fair.
the top shelf wine they have?
You think he's telling the truth.
Do you have any
Can
off
I?
menu
can-
items you've got?
Off menu?
Like, you know,
What's
stuff
a menu?
they wouldn't tip.
Can I order a shot of whiskey or whatever the fuck? Glass of whiskey, not shot.
Yeah. Can do.
Can I attempt to persuade him?
How
to
much
give
is
me
that?
A free shot.
That'll be 3 silver.
Silver? Why the fuck is it 30 copper? Staying in a room is 8 copper. Why is a glass of whiskey 30 copper?
What kind of whiskey do you want?
I just wanted a normal ass whiskey, not fucking fucking posh ass.
Then
Fucking-
it'll be 3 copper.
Okay.
Can I persuade him into giving me a free drink?
86 copper.
Roll persuade.
Like, Jesus.
This is why we
Fail.
can't have nice.
Oh,
My character's
sorry.
just gonna go to bed while everyone else drinks.
I'm just having
Fail.
one gulp.
Fail.
Damn it!
I had to roll a net point.
And that's the best roll he'll get for the night.
He wasted his 19 on something that I had at a DC of 30.
Hmm.
You had nothing to offer him. You just said, "Can I persuade him?"
So it's pretty much just walking over like, hey, let
Yeah,
me get a free
Avery,
drink.
this game favors the people that RP out actions.
Nathanos would wave to the bartender. Can I just get a bottom shelf ale, please?
Ale?
Mhm.
What the
Bottom
fuck are we
shelf.
using bottom and top shelf? Just say high and low quality. Jesus.
I would gladly approach the bartender and offer to play a game of cards, and if he wins, I pay him 6 silver. If I win, he gives me as many free drinks as I want.
He says no.
Yeah, no.
There's a lot less.
Maybe bargain for.
There's a lot more loss for him than there is for you.
Okay,
No, I don't
okay,
think.
okay.
I don't think he can drink 20 glasses of whiskey.
If I win, he
or
just gives
equivalent
me like 5 shots.
The reason
right?
I say there's a lot more losses for him is because 6 silver, maybe not a lot, but he's got some very nice alcohol.
Oh, right.
And if he asks for that and he loses the bet,
Okay.
well,
Well, he didn't specify what shot, so he could give him the shittiest quality.
Cheap shit.
That's-
Cheap shit. Just as much as I want of the cheap shit, basically.
why not just pay?
Yeah, it's cheaper then.
That's not my style. I'd like to play cards for it.
You're an officer in the
He
military.
says no.
There's a reason he's not in the military anymore.
Never
Yeah.
mind. I'll just go sober. I'll just go sober. I'll go sober this night.
Super.
Super. That'll be 1
Super
copper
grad
for the mug.
Me?
Yeah.
He just flips him a copper.
He
I don't even have a
Flixen.
cup.
Flixen
a
the
mug,
copper.
a solid like tankard full of ale is placed before him, and he says, "Can't say this is high quality or even tastes that good, but it's ale
It's
It
fine by
tastes
me.
like piss, but it'll get you drunk.
with enough of it."
Yeah. All right.
Plants it down, and then he says, "Anybody else want any drinks or anything to eat?" All right. He
This is like the only noise in the tavern, by the way.
Yeah, it's actually pretty quiet. There's a few adventurers having like side conversations, but they aren't super loud or anything. Nor do they look
I'm
that
surprised-
smashed yet.
I'm surprised Barossa hasn't performed yet.
Are there any females in the
Hint,
bar?
hint.
There are a few
Christ.
female adventurers.
Yo, Riley.
Need to be
Time to
bonked
expand
with
the
the
hair.
anti-horny
And,
stick.
Experience, girls.
Nothing?
I
Yeah,
approach the women
I think
and
he's
I
talking
offer
to
them
his brother.
all. I offer them all a drink
You
if
Christ.
they're willing to hear my tales of triumph. And
I mean,
has
they're not
done?
all in one like collective group. They're like spread out.
okay, well, I approach the most attractive-looking woman, and I offer.
And-
her a drink.
Yeah, I would not.
Okay.
This is gonna be a shit show.
She
Imagine
accepts
trying to
your
go down
offer
the ladder on that one.
of a
All
drink.
You
right.
approach a level 8 fighter.
I will spend. I will buy her a 1 gold drink.
Oh.
I'll get her some good shit.
Go.
I'll get her some good shit.
Okay.
Alright.
What is planted before you is a bottle of high quality whiskey.
What the fuck happened to my character sheet?
Just try reloading it.
Hold on.
I think this man is like, is this dude in debt?
No,
You
I
should
actually
be.
have-
No, not you. The bartender.
What do you mean?
Never
Alright,
mind.
So, I already paid my gold.
This man is just making bank right now.
I get a fine drink, and I give it to the woman.
No, it's not just a drink. He hands you a bottle and some glasses.
Oh, okay. Then I start drinking with the woman and enjoy myself.
Okay.
And then
Why?
I go over to him.
after like 3 hours or so or whatever, I offer to buy a room and sleep with her.
Roll persuasion.
I'm
You
surprised
didn't
a
even
woman has
ask if he wanted to drink with you. You just sat down, started drinking.
Fail.
This really is like, I'm
Can
gonna
I
buy you a
intimidate her
drink.
into sleeping with me?
Roll
Avery, no.
intimidate.
Really?
Roll intimidate.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck. She
Wow.
This is rape.
This is
Good
when you
job.
pull the ultimate
This is
DM
rape.
move and roll against it and fudge the dice.
That's a good
And he fails.
roll, I guess. Oh, and I got an at 20, and she isn't scared.
I wonder why.
Not fair.
I want to make a point of something. This woman
That's not
that
fair.
you approached is a paladin.
Oh dear god.
Ooh.
Oh dear god.
And
Level
she's not a
12.
low-level paladin.
Make Kelly down there and just
If you
start
want the
fighting.
equivalent of what she is a level 7 paladin.
Oh, I wasn't far off from my guess.
And you call Molly.
And then I just go to my bed and lay down big sad mode.
She attempts to intimidate you, in fact.
Cut your
Into
dick.
That could do.
never talking to her again.
I'm never talking to her again.
And she gets a 16. Roll intimidate, or roll,
Wanna roll
roll
the-
wisdom for me.
I almost.
Wisdom? Okay.
You aren't intimidated by her.
I'd be intimidated by her too.
My computer just asked me,
How?
how satisfied are you with calculator?
Calculator's whack. All my bros hate calculator.
Fuck calculator.
Oh,
All my
I
bros hate calculator.
Why? What the fuck?
And then she basically walks away from you, and
And
goes
takes
to
the
her room.
bottle.
And takes the bottle, and she goes to her room.
I go back to my bed and lay down.
No.
Press that you
Sad boy noises.
Everyone's
I
opinion.
drank alone in front of her for like 2 hours, and she said, "You want to sleep with me?" No. And then takes his alcohol and leaves.
It was like this. It was like he bought the drink and he's like, "Would you like to sleep with me?" She said no. He's like, "Okay, you're gonna sleep with me."
And she said,
And then she's like,
That
that's
wasn't
funny.
immediately. No. Let me preface this, okay? Fucking Chris.
Or like,
right?
cute.
I did this shit like 9th grade Khalil, alright? I got her drunk and then I asked her to sleep.
No, you never. This game is an RP game. You never interacted with her.
You just drank and said 2 hours and then sleep with me. There was nothing there for that. You were just like, sleep with me. No.
You're lucky she didn't try and start a bar fight right then and there.
Ooh, that
You're
would've
lucky
been
she
fun.
didn't try to cut your tongue out.
That would have been a good comment.
I honestly.
Keep in mind, paladins are generally all granted the rank of knight, as in the noble
I really
title.
wanted to make my character roll and see if she could get anywhere
Hey,
with
at
her.
least I got
Just
work
to
with
spite
that.
him.
Alright, I'll
Just
take,
to
I'll
spite
take my
him.
winnings. I'll take my winnings.
You didn't take any winnings.
What?
You lost a gold and a bottle of whiskey.
That's inconsequential to my grander scheme.
Avery, you're not that wealthy anymore.
Maybe be the first one to die. Just make him like fall in a
I
pit.
just gotta pull out the playing cards again, and when the time is right, and then my wallet will ripen. You know?
I feel that you're supposed to have a lot more money than you currently do.
Huh?
I feel that you're supposed to have a lot more money than you currently do, unless you spent it all.
No, I've been spending a lot of shit.
Oh my god. What did you spend on?
Remember
How
I
much
said-
gold do you
What
have?
was that about?
He has 1
What was that
platinum,
about?
8 gold, and
Honestly?
6 silver.
Here's how much?
My mom should
platinum?
have it.
Oh wait, no,
One
I
platinum.
think my platinum number is higher. You're right, actually.
I don't think it is.
How much did I spend on
45. You spent 45
45
gold, so
gold?
there's 4
Yeah.
platinum.
Why have I been muted?
I don't
A
know.
while.
Were you trying to...
No,
Damn.
I did have more platinum. What the fuck?
You gave it to me, remember?
Gave you
I wanted to
4.
make Hooker flirt with the paladin lady, but I guess the paladin lady's already on the bed.
So yeah, Avery, get fucked. That's how you do shit.
Alright, now, Riley, show him how it's done.
Man, see, first, the first key to securing hero, make sure you actually have a loving relationship with someone first, and then say another one.
Wait. Is your other member in the bar right now?
Yes.
And you're gonna go flirt with another lady?
No.
That'd be a real dick move if you did.
You should do it.
Well, we already had
Well,
one
his
take
goal was
tonight.
to try and
so-
fight.
Listen, Angelo may want to hear him, but he's not. First off, he's not a dick. Second off, he's not gonna intimidate someone to sleep with him,
Yeah, that
like
doesn't really
someone
work.
else here.
Yeah, that doesn't usually work.
We don't need to discuss that person.
I
I
like
think
how
we
you
should.
roll.
Also, I feel like he should have had disadvantage on the intimidation, but that's my opinion.
I don't think anybody expected him to get to a nat 20 though.
Yeah, I know.
Trying to
and
intimidate someone to sleep with you.
Even then, no, I just didn't expect him to get a nat 20. I was gonna make it an incredibly high fucking DC. And then he got a nat 20.
Alright.
Wait, the night is still young, correct?
No, you did 2 hours of drinking alone. We get our time.
Okay.
Do you guys want to do anything else before the?
I'm not gonna waste my money on other women.
Wise decision. Anyone want to do something fun?
Such as?
Me.
I mean, we can play cards.
Alright, I'll play with my cards.
We could also just advance the story.
Birch
yeah,
something
I mean-
about cards, but he's still crying in his
We
bed.
could do that. We could just advance the
He's still
story.
drinking on his own in front of a woman. Yeah.
He doesn't have a
He
drink
said
anymore.
that a woman didn't want to sleep with him after just drinking by himself for 2 hours.
In front of her.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you impressed?
Are you winning, son? No, I got my whiskey stolen.
After trying to intimidate a woman to sleep with me.
That
You're a
actually
failure,
at that
son.
point,
You're a
Angelo would
failure.
probably intervene.
Yeah. Do you guys want to do
That's
anything
gonna
else?
be what I do in real life. Let's be honest here.
Don't do.
Avery.
That's
Avery.
a death
Let's
sentence.
be honest here.
That's a death sentence.
Avery.
What did he
That's a
say?
yikes.
First off, never do that. Don't do that. Don't do bullshit like that.
Who knows what point I'll be dragged to? Who knows?
Please stop talking.
What? What
Yeah,
did he
just
say?
stop. Avery, straight up, just stop.
Alright, so Nathanos just texts Zao for the rest of the night.
Yeah. Angelo will probably just get going to bed at a reasonable time.
Okay, are we done?
Will you? I don't know. You have a female there with you. They're
Alright.
quite demanding.
They might have some fun
Another
before they
10
head to bed, but
minutes.
other than that, just chill, Anyhow,
Nah. Let's not progress the plot at all.
nope, they're not going to do that this session. That's the next session type route.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Who wants to progress the plot?
I mean, I kind of want to first.
I
Well,
want to progress the
Fuck
plot.
up, Riley.
fuck you.
Okay, so we progress plot by sweeping.
Yep, so.
I like this kind of plot. I wish it was my real life plot too.
This is.
That means
I know.
same. Jesus.
Oh shit, I didn't even get a room. You know what? Fuck it, I'll just sleep outside on the ground. I don't even care.
You can still get a room.
Theo
No,
points outside.
I'll just sleep outside. Fuck it.
It's the middle of winter.
Nah.
It-
Fuck it.
Just deduct,
Yeah, and they lived on the sea.
if you
In
don't
the middle
deduct,
of
if
the
you don't
night.
deduct 8 credits or 8 cropper, I'm gonna murder you.
Wait, if you're gonna what?
I'm gonna murder you.
Fine. I just give the. Fine.
My
Let's give
drunk ass is just gonna get out of bed, walk outside, and trip over Brandon. Is that okay?
No.
He's got a
Shall we
room.
both
He's got a
agree?
room.
Anyhow, the night passes and the day arises, the sun shining in your eyes, waking you up from your once restful sleep. Some of you a little hungover, and the others fine.
Hey, I didn't drink last
Oh.
night. Let's go.
Oh, Avery,
A
right?
certain man that drank so much alone in front of a woman for 2 hours.
Let's be honest. The train for them was pretty much just like rape. Like would have been just rape. So he pretty much just
Yeah.
tried to.
Yeah,
But-
that's what that I mean.
Verbal
That's
rape.
not a pretty much.
That is if Chris didn't avoid that,
I would have been.
My fault.
there would have been a bar fight.
My character is
Oh.
chaotic neutral. I want to point that out.
That's not a chaotic neutral act.
That's
That's
evil.
chaotic evil, sir.
Yes, that's yeah, no, that's just
Dumbass.
fucked up.
Chaotic neutral is not someone that you can objectively say, man, that's messed up too.
I mean, you could, but like, generally,
But it's a
not
point
all-
of view. That is objectively, bro, that's messed up.
Yeah, that is objectively that's fucked up.
That is
Morally,
not what
that's
chaotic
fucked up.
neutral is.
I mean, morals are subjective, but no, that's just
Do
in
we
general.
really have room for morals here?
Yes.
Yeah,
There's
Yes.
plenty of room.
I mean,
we are bastions of a duke's orders. Yes.
Okay, that's true.
you're
I'll
also
keep that
a
in
soldier, Avery. And not just
You're
any
also
soldier,
a
an
guard.
officer.
You're.
Essentially, he needs to be
Ah.
beaten with the anti-horny stick.
I should be setting a better example. Yeah.
I mean, you just did that in front of the whole group. What do you expect?
Yeah, no, like you kind of.
Haker has been the only one upstairs to sleep in her room. So,
Only one person doesn't know what you just attempted to do.
basically,
The rest of them might have lost all respect for you. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
No.
keep. Like,
Assuming we had some to begin with.
Yeah.
It depends.
I'll just keep my distance from Abe.
I had respect for him as a human being.
Had.
I'm just gonna keep them at great
where
sword
to
length from now
go? I
on.
don't know.
Yeah,
Anyhow.
great sword point. So you're actually keeping closer to him than you were.
I'm saying I'm gonna stab him,
Oh,
basically.
Together, so
I know.
I'm gonna pretend he has the D&D equivalent of COVID and just stay 6 feet from him.
As you all slowly awaken, you hear somebody yelling downstairs, not very happy.
Ah, so the usual. Alright, I don't wake up to that.
Well, you were already.
I would be
so-
downstairs, so.
I
Yeah.
don't wake up.
Do you head downstairs?
Sleepwalks downstairs.
Except for you, Cal. You're still asleep.
Yeah.
The rest of you are awake in some different situations from another, and you hear yelling downstairs of an unfamiliar voice.
I would go to see who it is.
Angelo's gonna investigate.
Haker's
Angelo's gonna
Check it
look
out.
at who the hell is yelling at this time in the morning.
As you all slowly head downstairs, some of you not heading downstairs because they're big nerds.
No. He does. It's just he's not awake.
No. Anyhow,
Aw.
you see a guard yelling at the bartender something in common.
Rushed?
I was gonna say another language, but those languages don't
Yeah.
exist here because it's D&D
I'm trying
and
to-
not Swin. Anyhow,
That's what is he yelling?
Well, is he gonna yell, Chris?
I was looking at something else.
Oh, great.
He was basically yelling something along the lines of, there was a lot, but this guy's playing Crusader Kings 2. Damn you, Sky. Anyhow,
Ugh.
I mean, he said he was.
Yeah, I might join him actually.
bruh. Anyhow, he then says, so, or it's like something along the lines of like, you told them, like, what we're doing here? I told you that in confidence, and stuff like that. Like he's mad that like basically he disseminated information that he had told the bartender.
Who in turn told all of us, which in turn informed everyone else in the tavern.
Yeah. Which were mostly not natives. There were a few just standard townspeople, but very few.
And they are who snitched?
And so the guard's sort of on his back foot, just sort of, or not the guard, the bartender's sort of on his back foot, sort of just basically with his like hands up, saying, you know,
They paid me a lot of money.
Listen, man, I can assure you, we're not related to the person.
The guard looks over and he says, "It doesn't matter. It's a matter of principle. Venture like you wouldn't get it."
I mean, I would have to agree with you here, guard.
You're not supposed to reveal those kinds of things to outsiders.
Why?
It's private information of the Count.
Why?
Does Antonya
It sounds like public information from apparently what it seems.
Well, it is now, all right?
It seems like the whole public knows. So why aren't you telling outsiders when it would already be out anyway?
They didn't know the details. They just knew the basics.
Oh, what?
Oh, since you already know everything. Basically, the public knew that we were searching for a traitor, and a individual who, oh, not a traitor, an individual who has committed treason against the Count, and that any individuals found associating with him would be dealt with accordingly.
Is killing him associating with him?
Your goal is to kill him?
No. I don't know who he is. I'm just saying.
No?
Alright.
It's
What's his name again?
the guy that we're looking
I
for.
guess so. Damn.
We don't know his name. We just know him as the Vampiric Belmont.
I see. What was he doing? Sweeping with the Count's daughter or something?
No.
Oh. Close enough.
Anyhow, I'm gonna get back to actually doing my job and searching for him. You all are free to have a good morning. He then walks out of the tavern, still not in a good mood by any means.
So we can't talk to him.
I mean, you could go search for him, but
Why? You can be brought back to town anyway.
yeah. Anyhow, yeah, it's now morning.
Alright.
Okay. I'd like another meal.
It's placed before you with no regards. What is
That
provided
3
to you?
copper, right?
Yes. What is provided to you is a fish. Is a decently well seared fish. This seemingly much larger than the chicken you got the prior night. It's of a more reasonable size. Just a nice like bass, or well, a bass.
Any side dishes or just a
Yeah,
fucking
alongside
bass?
some biscuits and a bit of fruit.
All right. I eat.
Angelo will also order 2 meals, one for him and one for Anna.
Yep. Did I have her name?
Six.
Did you
Yeah,
write
that
it
was her
down
name.
somewhere?
Yes, I do. I believe it was Anna Greenberg.
I mean, probably, yeah. Where did you write that down?
I didn't.
Bruh. Let me see if I have it written down somewhere.
It's
Yes.
campaign general.
Oh, it's Ina.
Campaign general.
Ina Greenberg, yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, you are simply eating a nice meal.
Cool.
So what's the game plan?
Finding the noble.
Noble?
Huh?
Oh, you mean the
Well,
exile?
the count or whoever we're looking for.
You're looking
Yep.
for the vampiric Belmont.
Yep.
We
Have
could
you all
try to
forgotten
consult
his
with them.
information?
We could try and consult with them, but I'm not sure that would be, well, for one, easy to do.
Oh boy. Nobles.
Well, the Count probably has what? 3-4 dozen men out searching for him at all times. And we are 7 people, including the accessory. So, what good percentages do we have of actually finding him?
I mean, some of the guards still have to stay and guard the place, and plus, they just, I mean, so I wouldn't say all of them are probably going, but I mean,
Yes, 4 dozen. This is a reasonable sized town, right?
Yeah, it's a relatively nice.
reasonable
town.
for searching for the entire town.
He's asking 3 to 4 guards, or 3 to 4 dozen guards. Is that
Yeah,
a reasonable number for him to be sending out, given the
Oh.
size of the town?
Oh, he's sending those. Okay, sorry, I thought that was just in the town in general. All right,
No.
never mind.
No, this is a town, not a village.
3 to 4
In
dozen.
fact, if it's a town, it would probably be more.
3 to 4 dozen is a conservative estimate of how many people are out
Yeah.
there searching.
And then there's still a sizable guard force in town.
Doing whatever tasks.
Mm-hmm. Towns are big.
Yeah, but if they get the hands on him, he's probably gonna lose his head.
No.
From the sounds of it.
I believe the Count would want to see him. In which case, it would be best if we could go ask the Count if we could have a word with him.
I mean,
Though
that
what
doesn't sound
reason
like a
would
bad
we
plan.
have?
I guess.
Doesn't sound like a bad plan. Probably better than
Well, we would
wandering
need
the forest here.
We'd need a reason to talk to the Count, to tell the guards, and then we'd need to be able to reason with the Count and convince him that why we're there is not suspicious at all, and that he is, and yada yada. It's not a good plan, but it is a better course of action than physically searching.
Yeah, I mean, we could split people up and then, if we want to,
Like a terrible
cover
idea.
both grounds.
Oh, to do both. Well, yes, we could. Not like the Count would let us all go in there and see him anyway.
6 random people.
7, remind you.
Yes.
But again, we'd need to come up with a reason, and we'd need to find a good liar. However, I don't think that would end well because we have no way to prove our authority here without going through some sketchy means.
I mean, don't you have a signet ring?
Yes, of a house that is not in this domain.
And of another
True.
house.
Hmm?
It has my house's symbol on it, which is in a completely different Duke's area. And also, I am not a birth of the house, so it is my authority is relatively minute.
Yeah.
Comparatively, but also it would, and also who knows of me and who can vouch for me would be fairly limited. And I've only been in the house for a few years now.
think of something.
I don't think the flashing of a ring is a good idea either.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's kind of difficult going with talking to the count, but it also is fairly unreasonable to go search for the count. So we could try to, but then the civilians don't want to talk with us, so we can't ask them for information. And if we leave town to ask somewhere else, they probably wouldn't have heard of him, or if they have, not have any up-to-date information on him. And then by that point, the guards would have probably found him, and it would all be for nothing. So I don't know what we are expected to do. Also, was our task to bring
Simply
him
get
back?
information.
You're to talk to him about a specific individual, specifically Count Renaud Vernier.
Can you type that in chat?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Because I use campaign general. So I'm just kind of baffled what you want us to do, Chris.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, so let's assume that this person is smart, right? We could probably.
Oh, go ahead.
I mean, this is just simply for the searching, since that's the only thing you can really think about right now, I guess. It would probably be either somewhere really hidden in the town, which I would assume would be kind of not as likely, but there's probably a high chance he's somewhere in the outskirts or outside the town completely, but close by.
The question you all must ask yourselves is how intelligent do you think this guy is, and how much do you think the man wants to be in the town? And if he's in the town at all.
We have no information on him.
Well, the information you broke
in a count's house.
Yeah, you broke into a count's house, so.
Which that intelligence isn't really tied to that.
Yeah, it could be.
A very high intelligence thief could do that, or a very low intelligence thief could do that. So it's not really tied to intelligence. We don't know the man. We don't have any clues. I wasn't here for traveling, in which I would have asked if there was any rumors. Now we're in town, and guess what? No one wants to talk to us.
We could send a small group of us to a town nearby, or anything outside of the town here. See if we can find anybody and see if they know anything. Ask around a bit.
But at that point, if these villages and towns are evenly spaced, that would take several days.
Fair point.
There are sort of outlying outposts or farmsteads and all that around these
Okay,
areas.
but they would also get limited information.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't know anything.
Yeah, they wouldn't know anything.
Or if they saw him, they would pass him off as just some traveler and not think about it and not remember.
Yeah.
Because you don't remember everyone you see.
Yeah.
So we don't have any way to get information.
Yeah. We don't really have anything to go for, which is why I'm just say we search around for a bit. Maybe we can find a way.
But that's just unrealistic to expect results. There's a reason such high amounts of people are needed for search parties for a lost person.
Listen, I'm not expecting necessarily good results.
Yeah, results nonetheless.
I'm searching for something to go on.
Yeah, but that's like a gaming.
What?
So I'm looking this as a realistic person of like, if I was in a situation, what would I do? I would wait in town and try to see what they do with him.
Would you like a hint?
I mean, sure, why not?
I mean, we could
I
go
want a
more
concise
asking around the
answer.
town. We could.
I want a concise answer from the party. Do you want a hint?
Does the silent half of the party have any ideas?
Yeah. Goose, Avery.
By the way, Cal, hold on.
I could make my character go and talk with the nobility of the town.
But that's
if
a bad
I
idea.
really, really wanted to, but it's a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Because she's a bastard.
Yeah, that's not a viable option for your character.
I agreed with I do agree with the plan. Though it said like just take half of us to go talk to the count, and
Just
then the other half it's like
for that.
But we don't have reasoning.
It would be the best way to get any
that is
information.
true, yeah.
But by the way, Cal, when I said I want something to go off of, that I didn't mean that from a gaming perspective. I meant that like I'm hoping we could find potentially, more information that would lead us to.
But the situation we're presented in wouldn't provide. Yeah, I get it. But it just, if factors remain the same, and he's of reasonable intelligence, because I don't think Chris just spawns in. Okay, so we work for a Duke of the Kingdom who has his own spy web, right? He's very schemy. If his people can't figure out information on this guy,
this man must.
What the fuck are we going to find? He is at least of reasonable intelligence.
Yeah, I know. What I'm saying is we may not know. Though the person may have been informed by a guard, we may not know everything that other people in here in the town know.
But they won't talk to us, as Tony tried before.
Yeah, well, we can still try.
Something that can be assumed, because we don't RP out all the hours of our characters, is Tony didn't just try one person. Because that can be assumed that the citizens don't talk to us. Because we are suspects.
As I said, there's always the option of Haker going and talking with the nobility.
Yeah, that's
suicide.
That's an option, but it's also a non-option.
Right. There's also the option of me walking in there and saying, I am from House Dayspring, right? But that's not something that would get us positive results. So it's a non-option too. So my previous plan of us going in and making up something, it's also not a super good option, because then we'd have to be lying out of our ass.
Yes, and we need to come up with an actually good lie for that one.
That's specific. And we have no foundation in this town.
You're not going to have foundation in most of the places you go to.
I know. But we'll also have people to talk to. The one person we can talk to just got told off by a guard, so he's less likely to talk to us. And also, he doesn't have much information.
Can you bribe people into talking?
I mean, we could, but I mean...
After being on the other end of a guard.
No, some other people might accept it, but probably not the bartender.
Not the guard, obviously.
We need a lead, at least some form of lead. If we split in two, we could probably get a lead somewhere. So one of us goes out around, and then the other half stays in the town. They look for something.
I'm still willing to offer a hint.
Okay, you know what? Fine, we'll take the fucking
No. But that's like kind of admitting defeat. Okay?
Fine, fair enough. Fuck you, Chris. We're not taking that.
Here's the problem with doing that. We're visitors. That's why we entered town. If we try to do that, we look suspicious. Because they said
we're gonna look suspicious either way.
No, we don't. Right now, we're not suspicious. We're random people that wandered into town and are like, what's happening?
Yeah, the guards wouldn't regard you as suspicious. The populace might, but that's just because they're...
We have a seal. We're always going to be suspicious. So we're not overly suspicious right now.
I mean, let's think about... I mean, so we know the general populace likely... So we know the general populace don't have like a... What is it called? Fuck, is it called an MO? What's the fucking MO again?
Modem apparatus?
No, look at the description of person.
Modus operandi.
Oh, it is?
No, okay, like a particular way or method of doing something, especially one that is characteristic or well established.
Yeah, that's not what he meant. He
No,
meant
I
a
meant
description.
looks like a.
Yeah, an MO is like a killer's MO,
Yeah.
so like their mark or whatever.
Yeah.
But he meant like a description.
A physical description.
Yeah.
And the general populace probably wouldn't have that.
Yeah, considering
But
they're
they would.
suspicious of us.
Right. So walking around and asking them is not a reasonable answer. Okay? So we're now searching through hiding places, which basically means we're competing with guards. Which basically boils down to the guards are going to find us with him, or we're going to find out that he was found by guards. Or he's going to walk out in front of us.
We could say we're bounty hunters.
But then we would have said that when we entered town.
What would happen if we say we were working for another count?
They'd say
Don't-
who or show
Yeah,
papers.
they'd ask us who. We could say we're bounty hunters on the side.
On the side.
On the side.
On the side, but our
Part-time
filthy rich
adventure,
count has hired you to
part-time.
find this guy, and you're just an average bounty hunter. Got it.
I mean, we didn't plan. I mean, we could tell them, yeah, as a bounty hunter, we didn't plan to stay here, but I mean, we found work.
So
But there's
So
not
you
even a
s-
bounty yet.
you said there's a possibility he's just
Well,
like,
if we find the person and we tell them, hey, we know we can exchange it for money. So like,
They're just going to say, no, hand it over.
we could negotiate. We could talk. Fine, we can discuss this with the actual people involved in this.
but no, you said like he's possibly hiding, right? Like that's a possibility, like in a
Yeah.
safe house, maybe.
Most
Well,
likely.
he's definitely
So then-
hiding. You just don't know where.
Yeah.
So
Is
could
there
I
any
use
sewer
Also-
systems in
Also,
the
who
town?
says he's in town still?
that
There-
too?
no, these could be in the outskirts. I said that earlier.
No, I mean he could be walking to a different town. Or just away.
I mean, he could be, but
But going
the
off
standard
the assumption he's still in town, could I use
Let,
ear for the?
listen, let's go by at least one assumption. So we can probably assume that he didn't get what he wanted.
Why?
Ear for the load. Oh, let me down low.
Because if they did,
Could I intimidate
then they
the
would
guards?
be sending
No.
actual bounties and stuff so that people out and they would start spreading the information. Instead, they've been trying to conserve it and not talk to people, meaning
They're
that
trying to find him. They don't know where he is.
yeah, well, if they're trying to find it, if they thought that he left and he didn't, and he got what he wanted, and he was gonna leave town and simply run away, they would put up bounties. And
no, they
they
don't
would-
know where he is.
I
So
know.
they're checking where it is and trying to keep it
Oh.
isolated for as
But-
long as possible.
Okay, so
But if
okay.
they don't find him in town, they would ask people.
Okay,
Yeah.
pop.
Hold on, let me rephrase this.
Pause.
So the people, so the count or the count's daughter likely knows they know what he wants, and they likely did not give it to him, considering the search party and everything. And if they thought the person was gonna run away, they wouldn't try to hide information like this from people. In fact, they'd want it to spread.
I mean, unless they don't want to make the people panic.
Why
What
would
is there
if
to
he
panic
is-
about? There's not. I mean,
Is he dangerous?
I don't know. He
You don't
managed
know.
to break into the count's house, so he's
Yeah.
reasonably skilled.
Like, you can assume by the guard's secrecy that he might be a threat. He might be a little bit dangerous.
yes, but he's
By the
one
way they're
person.
acting.
He's one person.
and here's all of us.
Let me-
Here's one person. In
Everyone-
fact, they got
Man,
more
that
skills.
paladin could have whooped all of our asses.
How strong
that's
is the
not a good
person that
point.
we're looking for is my question.
I know, but I'm just
But-
saying that point doesn't stand.
Listen, the point that okay. So if surely okay. So one person. First off, it's one person, and second off, telling the people that there's an outsider wanted for treason would cause more of a panic than saying, yeah, there's one person who broke into the thing
Yeah, I would.
Now running away. So
I get your point now, Riley. I get it. Because they wouldn't... I get it.
all right.
So what we could do is, if we're operating under the assumption that he didn't get what he wanted, then he's going to try and go back to the Count's house.
Yes.
So we could stake out around there.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We
lovely.
could try that.
That's suspicious.
As how?
But, like, we could tell guards, listen, we could go with the bounty hunting thing. We could be like, listen, we are actually bounty hunters, but we didn't know. So we just stumbled into this. And then we can try to negotiate, like, a bounty, right?
Yeah.
And then we would say, okay, we're going to hang around this area and watch for it, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna answer a few questions that people had. In regards to you, fucking Brandon, your question was, can you use your feet? The answer is only if you can. You have to seek out someone in this town that you'd know.
All right, that's fair. I probably don't know anybody.
I mean, this isn't the problem. Is this isn't a town that's like on the shore. So
Yeah.
That makes it a little more difficult.
Yeah, that's why I said I probably don't know anybody here.
Yeah. And in regards to your question, Honkler, the answer is you don't know if this town has a sewer system.
Okay.
I mean, you could check.
Or any sort of form of network of underground tunnels, but by any means. You don't know anything like that.
You could just ask the bartender.
I guess it is, like, like we said, highly unlikely, but could I still, like, see if I know anybody?
You'd have to, like, ask around the town.
Yeah.
Which you could theoretically do, but it'd be even normally is a little more difficult for you to pull off.
Yeah.
So
Never mind.
We have a few things that they asked, and then we also have our plan that we've been discussing.
So, do we want to try and negotiate a bounty first, I'm assuming? If you want to get this,
Well, what does everyone else think of that?
Oh, yeah.
That's currently looks like the best viable option we have. If
Yeah.
someone else would present something.
I did not make enough notes for you people.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm asking questions.
I know, it's fine.
We basically had nothing to go on, so we have to go off.
We have... I don't know anything about this man, but I know he's in this town. We enter town. No one will talk to us.
Can you expect us to be able to find anything out if we can't get any information from anyone?
Why do you think
That's
he sent
the
you
issue.
people here?
And worse, you're suspects, even though you just entered town.
Yeah.
You see how dumb this situation is for problem solving?
Yep.
So the one thing we have
think that
is
you're
from the
gonna
one dude that talked to us, and he's out of information.
I'm going
No wonder Jackson.
I mean,
figured
next
out-
session, since it is 1:30, will
Yeah.
probably be a lot easier than
Yes. Let me make one last note for you.
manhunt.
Yes, let me make one last note for you people. Keep in mind that two of you have asked questions, and I answered them in ways that were very vague, which gives notes to very specific possible situations that should be
So
looked into.
it could be a sewer system. We could try a search for that. We could have some people search
We
for
could potentially
Not even
use
just a sewer system. Just secret tunnels throughout the places, like cellars, anything like that. Anyone can hide it.
Hey,
So essentially
hey,
checking
Goose.
all the hiding spots.
Hey, Goose.
That'd be the first place they'd check, but I mean, we could.
Alleyways.
Yeah, that would be the first place, one of the first places they check. Second, do you hear many police chases happening in sewers?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, how about this? We can go check the sewers during the day, and we could still do the stakeout at the night.
Because it's a fantasy world. A lot of times in fantasy worlds, people use sewers to travel back and forth under the town.
That is a meta thing to think as.
I'm
But
just saying.
But it's still pretty good. I mean, it would be one pretty good place to hide.
And you'd be able to get through town without being noticed or seen or any place like that. That's why I'm suggesting maybe a sewer system or whatever.
Where do you think sewer systems connect to?
What?
The
Exactly.
middle of fucking roads. Where would he go that is unnoticed?
Underground. No one wants to go into a
Where
sewer.
would he leave?
At night.
When the guards are patrolling?
Yeah,
The street?
It's his best bet. He could be just he could also be just waiting underground, waiting for things to cool down a bit. If he has supplies.
Okay.
Hey, Brandon,
I would like you all
you should utilize that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask. Like, if we think he's still in town and he might be hiding in a safe house, I could use that to see if, like, I know anybody and see, like, where all the safe houses are in the town, if there are any, and just go check the safe houses and see if he's there.
Okay, Brandon, it sounds like you have an idea, or something to do. Would you like to
Step into the spotlight?
Yeah.
He's got
just
a feat
like-
that can help in this situation, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
bring it up.
Yeah, so if we assume that he's still in town and he's just trying to hide and there's possibly safe houses in the town and I know anybody, we could go to all the different safe houses and just check to see if he's in any of them.
Why?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused.
Why would he be in a
We
safe
could.
house?
I don't know. Why
It's
would
a
he still
place
be
to
in town?
check.
Like, we don't know. That's why we just go check to see if he would be there.
We could,
Like, if he broke into the Count's house and now he's trying to hide from the guards, why wouldn't he want to try and go to a safe house?
Wait for things to cool down, maybe. Come back out. I mean, he could,
I
but
would-
we don't know.
Go to a publicly known safe house.
Safe houses are
He
not
says
public,
they're
man.
yeah, they're not.
Safe houses are basically holdings that are created by an individual or a criminal organization to hide out
Oh,
individuals.
I didn't realize. I just started reading the second paragraph. Because the first paragraph doesn't
another place to
explain anything about.
No.
Yeah, the
It's
first.
it's the second part, which is ear for
Yeah.
the down low, which is the second half of respect for the stout and ear for the down low.
Okay.
All right, yeah, sure.
So,
But like Chris said, that would probably require me to know somebody in the town, and since it's like an inland town, not near the coast, it'd be highly unlikely I'd know anybody. But we can still try that as an option.
You haven't. This is the only hint that I was going to give, and it's not a very major one. You haven't asked what guilds are in the town.
Guilds
Chris,
are in
what
the
guilds are
town.
in town?
I can't answer that. I'm not a.
Go
a-
fuck
What's
yourself.
the point in asking it?
I, as the GM,
I
I would
can't
love to
answer
know.
that. However,
Brandon,
that's
ask the
somebody who
bartender.
knows.
huh?
Ask the bartender.
How many?
The
safe
guard
houses are-
intimidated him. You said we weren't
Sorry.
going to get any more information out of him.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
okay,
intimidate
what?
him.
No, it's not understand. This is just fucking knowing what buildings are in town. This isn't something to
Yeah,
do
we
with-
should be fine. This was
No.
not suspicious. Asking for that.
What kind of places are in town?
You're asking what kind of places are in town?
Yep.
Well, we've got quite a few different masonries. One of the major things in this town is there's a very important merchants guild here that, from what I've heard, has some ties to a more seedy organization. We're not quite sure of I'm not quite sure of the exact details of them, but I've encountered a few of their members and he does like quotation marks when he says that have come up from their little bar under whatever. I don't ever go down there. It's none of my business. In
Down
fact-
there. What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. If you guys are the more criminal type, then something you should know about is we've got a bit of a thief problem in the town. And when I say that, I mean that quite a bit. Underground, the guards aren't able to actually interfere at all. No wonder. But there's, I don't know how you access it or anything like that, but somewhere underground in one of the buildings is the entrance to a guild of thieves. And who knows what they're on about. Or at least that's the rumor. There's no proof of that guild existing, but
Was Sky the other rogue?
yeah.
Okay, so I'm the only one with thieves' can't. Okay.
Well, is there
Where is the Merchants Guild?
Merchant's Guild?
Yes.
It's a bit across town. It's near the wealthier section. I believe it is the Raymond Merchants Guild. It's like one of their halls.
Cool. Let's go schedule some taxes, boys. I'm kind of done for the night.
Yeah, no, this is fine. Anyhow,
Yeah, it's a good place to end it off.
I hope you all enjoyed the session. It was a bit of a clusterfuck at the end there, and let's get out of
Yeah.
here. Have a good night, y'all.
Maybe trying to rape